is such good stuff. I'll let you know what it is, too, because I'm a nice guy. Hey, everybody, this is your one and only Gigmaster, whoever, wherever, whenever you guys are. And this music is from a little game that could, called Bastion. And it is a work of art, practically. It is really, really good. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's very nice. You should check it out sometime. And the narrator has like the smoothest golden, like chocolatey voice. I would make love to that voice. Not the guy, the voice, if I could somehow. I don't know. It's really fun though. You should check it out. It's available on Steam too. You should go over and buy it totally. Thank you for the check. Today we're going to be playing some Tombstakes, but first I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff. So I've been saying for a little bit, I've been working on a car. So the bed monster, my girlfriend, who I live with, I have for about 2 years now. Game name is Bastion. Bastion is the game name. So for about, I've been living with my current girlfriend for 2 years. We love each other very much. But for a while, she has had a 2002 Honda Civic LX, which she got for really cheap. And the big things with the car are quite functional. The engine's fine. The valves are fine. A lot of stuff about the car is perfectly fine. The main problems are things like the brakes and such. And a while ago, we got quoted for a complete brake job for both front wheels. And it was like $2,000 plus for the brakes, for alignment, for degreasing, for changing out the oil pan, and a lot of other stuff. And I've been looking for things recently to go ahead and help save us money as we're living together. And every little bit helps. So a little bit ago, I was looking at the rap sheet. This was like maybe a month ago. When I say a little bit, time's relative here. And I was like, you know, I could probably do pretty well in doing a lot of this myself. Let me just go ahead and pull this up here. I'm going to go ahead and add image slideshow. Create new transition speed and image files, add directory. I think you guys will find this interesting. So a lot of that work that's been needed to do in the car, because it's semi-drivable right now, but not necessarily safely. There we go. Wow, that comes out big. Zoop, resize, resize, resize. Oh, geez, resize. So much resize. Okay, I'm just going to put this over myself right now. Zoop, resize. So much resize going on. Whatever. So yeah. These are a couple of pictures I took while I was working on the car. The big things with brakes is, you know, you need to go ahead and do the pads. It's basically, brakes for a car are just a giant set of bicycle brakes. It's just a caliper with two rough abrasive pads that squeeze onto a rotor of some kind. For your bike, it's the metal rim of the wheel. For a car, it's a metal rotor, which you'll see in one of these pictures in a little bit. But it's really not that hard to do as long as you have tools. Like, there's the rotor you can see right there. There's the caliper pins, which help guide the pressing action of the piston. And it's really not that hard to do. I'm mostly saying this as like a public service announcement to you guys. If any of you guys have the sort of do-it-yourself drive to want to figure out things on your own terms, or if you get quoted a brake job that's like 450 per wheel, what they're probably quoting you are the caliper brackets replacement, which you can see actually in that picture right there. The caliper bracket is that weird squiggly piece of metal around the rotor, and then the pump is that big bit in front of it, beneath which are your pads. And the caliper bracket usually doesn't need to be replaced. All you usually have to do is replace the pin, which again you can see right there, and the rubber boot it sits in. And I've had a lot of fun doing this in some ways. Like you see right there, that's a 5-foot steel pry bar. It's a heavy son of a crap, and I've used it for a couple of things in the garage. The big thing, though, are the nuts on the caliper and the caliper bracket. are usually, and you can see the caliper bracket right there in that one, they are a pain and a half to take off. So I'm a 150 or 250 pound guy. Again, I'm built like a brick. And to get these things off, I had to take a socket wrench, set it to loosen, position the handle so it was parallel to the floor, and then I took the pry bar and anchored it onto like a 3-inch thick piece of metal framing, and I just literally started bouncing on the pry bar, and I got them all off, and they made these horrible squealing sounds like I was killing a pig. It was fascinating. Working on this, and the amount of force it took was mind-boggling. I was seriously afraid I was going to just shear the head off and just leave the stump behind. See you around Recon. Maybe I'll see you back after you're off work, but I probably won't be streaming after 8, honestly. So, sorry you got called in, man. Hope to see you later. Take care of yourself. You know the usual spiel. But yeah, no, that's the hardest part if you ever want to try to do a brake job yourself. But 450, I did all of the brake bits. I did oil and filter, and I degreased and dropped the pan and replaced it for 200 for what was about, because there's more than just that, but for all that was about like a quoted $1,500, $2,000 bunch of jobs. So if you guys, because I know a lot of us, especially my generation, aren't exactly steeped in money. If you have a car, especially a beater car that needs work done, especially brake work done, as long as you triple check your work and you have the do-it-yourselfer spirit and you have a decent number of tools on hand, or you have a friend you can borrow them from for maybe like a case of beer or something, I highly recommend you try doing it yourself. There's a lot of videos to help on YouTube, and especially if you have something like a Honda Civic, there's videos everywhere on what to do and how to work on a Honda Civic. There's a reason that the Honda Civic is like the beater car to have to just run into the ground. So now that that's done, I have room on my plate for other major project stuff, 2 of which namely involve the channel. One, I still have to work on the backdrop, which I've decided is going to be a big chalkboard backdrop, so I can write and put stuff on there and put on funny designs and crap like that. The other thing is I feel like I want to go ahead and redo a bunch of stuff with the channel. Again, I always like tweaking crap constantly because I just can't leave my hands off stuff. But things like, you know, scenes, backgrounds, audio, especially audio. I really want to nail my ability to record and get clean audio samples, because I'm still trying to set up a regular series of some kind on YouTube that have a decent level of quality. I mean, my improv, my public speaking, my speaking skills, I mean, they're still sort of like, they're manageable. But my ability to get clean audio and have it not glitch out with like the frame rate of the video that you record in. There's a lot of small niggly things that you don't think about until you have to, you know, throw in edits and put the video together before you post it, that then when you look at the end result, make you kind of go, like make you vomit a little in your mouth. It's that bad. So the good thing is there's a lot of Neverwinter Night mods out there, so if I record like, you know, 2 hours of footage in one of them and then I lose all 2 hours of that footage because there's like this one tiny thing I didn't think about that makes it all look like shit, there are other really good mods out there, so I can go, well, I'm sorry about that, next mod. Because I don't want to, you know, just replay 2 hours and go like, hey guys, I know what's coming up now, isn't this exciting? Where's the dramatic tension? So, in other words. The other thing related to the channel, really, apart from I'm going to change graphics around yet again. I have to still update 30 bajillion schedules. And do actual, like, in real life work at the same time. The other thing is this Friday I won't be streaming. I'm going to try to make it a point to announce it at the beginning of end of every stream until then. So today and Wednesday. I am going to be heading out of state to spend a birthday with a family member. My brother, actually. Sunday's stream should still happen, so look for that to come online. It might come up a little bit late, for which I apologize, but not too late, because Sunday is going to be the day we're returning on. So, all of that stuff out of the way, I have to admit, I made this sort of like little happy victory dance when I got those damn bolts off, because God, I was so afraid it's gonna like crack part of the axle like an eggshell when I was standing on it. Because usually when I stand on bounce on things, I either make everything squeal and rock around, or I break something. Happy that didn't happen in this instance. But I don't know why I was like, oh God, I am so happy today. I know there's something weird going on in my brain. What's left of it, anyways. Okay, let's get this started. Let's get into the Dwarf Fortress. Let's get rid of Snaz. Let's get rid of you and you. And oh God, I really wish I could have played Age of Empires with Ryukon earlier in the stream, because I am having so much fun with Age of Empires. It is. I do not want it to be addictive at all, but God, it's fun to get into a really solid, just very clean RTS again. That's what really strikes me about Age of Empires, is it's just a very clean RTS overall. Like, there's not a lot of crap that gets in the way of just a solid real-time strategy game experience. And grappling with the brain on the other side of the internet. Okay, let's pulling up Dwarf Fortress right now. This is going to be about, I think it's like about the 5th year of Tombstakes. We are doing really well so far, actually. So far. I am always waiting for something awful to just, ream us. Not that that's ever happened before. So give me just a memento here. Zoobadoo-ba, zoobity-day. My oh my, what a Dwarf Fortress day. Zoobity-doo-da, zippity-day. My oh my, what a Dwarf Fortress day. Alright. Alright. Let OBS figure out what it's doing here. Fantastic. Alright, so here we are back in Tombstakes. Zoopadoop. Last we checked in, I believe we had just gotten done beating the absolute ever-loving crap out of yet more undead, and having a fabulous time doing so. Badoop-badoo. Let me just catch up for a moment here. What's in, I think we still have, okay, so our plants are up a little bit, because I think we're gathering a bunch right now. Why are you guys green? Is that... Oh, that's because it's in the candidates window. I know what I'm doing. God damn it. Okay. So if you guys are checking out this video from YouTube, the reason this is called, or at least in my brain and I'll constantly call this the Quintuple Phallus Palace, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 towers, 5 phalluses, and it's a palace for our dwarves. Partly out of necessity, though, since this is a nightmare mode fortress. This has a bunch of special rules for it. One of those rules being pretty much almost all of our constructions have to be above ground. So living quarters, food prep, farms can still be underground, as you can see on that. But all of that other sort of stuff, except for like quarrying and underground farms, needs to be above ground. Oh, we need traction benches to finish work on this guy? Oh, okay. Jeez. Can we... crap. Do we have the bits we need for a traction bench? I think... Didn't we pick up some rope? I think we have some rope. Let's... Actually, no. We're gonna need... we're gonna need a few tables, I believe. Details. Do we have marble? Apparently it doesn't think we have anything. Oh, there we go. That's all the way at the top. Siltstone, granite. Let's make some out of petrified wood. Just because red tables I think would be a nice touch. Just realized I haven't gotten a chance to drink any. I need my coffee, really. Thankfully, it's still my second pot of the day, so it's not like I'm totally off coffee. Not that I'm addicted to coffee or anything. Do we have any other undead? We have a lot of undead cage. We need to do something about that eventually. We need to think about how we're going to set up some sort of like live training area for our military dwarves. But the nice thing is this shit is really starting to take shape. I mean, we have a hospital, even if it's sort of a wonky, half-complete, just get wounded people there and work on them kind of hospital. But for now, it gets the job done. I actually want to pull up Dwarf Therapist and take a look at what our happiness is like. Because that is going to be our second major risk, because now that we are getting to go outside, we're getting to see a lot of the dead dwarves, and a lot of those deaths are if they're going to affect us negatively, they're going to start affecting us very negatively right now. I know Clay Cree is quite stressed out. I dropped everybody. Okay, so it's really just Clay Cree that's a problem right now. Clay Cree and like a few others are moderately stressed. They're fine, which is okay for right now, considering how much shit's happened to us. So not that worried about that, and our military will have a chance to relax now. So again, not that worried. I'm more so worried about our ability to... that is a floor right there, yes? Yeah. About our ability to continue keeping ourselves safe, more than anything. Okay. Why not? Give me some Gabbo. Give me the Gabbo. Alright, I'm gonna do something similar down here. I'm gonna sort of create like a ramp up off this so it doesn't just like cut off on the fortress. Because I just feel like that would look better. It's really weird and picky, I know, but whatever. I might as well use the wood blocks for this too, honestly. It's not like I'm going to be doing much else with them. I'm trying not to build onto them, just for aesthetic purposes. We do need to build this. I'd like to continue raising up the walls on these sides. So let's look at what our block stockpile is like again. Because like I mentioned, actually our block stockpile sucks right now. Damn. Might need to check out labors as well. Actually, no, our blocks are pretty okay. It's just we have the block jobs coming in right now. We're just waiting on them to get done. Let me check labors. Boop, boop, boop. So another thing of this fortress, if you guys aren't aware, is I like to sort of organize all of my dwarves by groups of laborers. What that means for people not as familiar with Dwarf Fortress is each dwarf can be assigned certain classes of tasks or labors, meaning that you can specialize dwarves in one thing or the other. And for my purposes, I like to specialize them in groups of laborers that sort of synergize with each other, or more so, the laborers that should always give them a part in the production process, so that they are idle as little as possible. The big thing here, though, I'm checking, masonry is enabled for everybody, but we might still be on a hauling glut right now, which is why we're waiting on blocks, because we have a lot of shit to pick up from outside. We have a lot of dead zombies. We have a lot of bits and pieces of dead dwarves, some of which are ours. There are a lot of things to get done. However, I am actually going to start cutting down more trees, because I think we might have hoovered most of the wood that was lying around outside. Okay, there's still more, but I will start to designate some of the trees out here close to the fortress. Oh wow, look at all those. Or no, oh no, those are plant and gather designations. I was like, wait a second, why are we that clogged with trees? I mean, I know the trees in this area seem to grow up very fast, but holy Christ, we are just walled in. But no, it's not actually that bad. We just have a lot of plant picking up going on. Because one thing that we actually do have a fairly serious problem with is our plant production can't seem to keep up with our need for additional soft goods or booze. Mainly. Let's unsuspend those. When Eve Control Riddles is really dead, I guess it could be considered grimly satisfying. Oh joy. You're not a creepy fuck at all. Also gotta remember that both of our nobles... Oh, gotta make a goblet. What metals do we have again? Actually, no, you know what we could do? Just... rock. Okay, I guess you have to make it out of metal. Fair enough. I will get you your goblet before you tell somebody to get stuffed. Because we all know what happens. Actually, speaking of which, we should probably order up like 20 of these things. Because next... we should be expecting a caravan pretty soon. And I don't want to get caught unprepared without any trade goods to give to them. Because we could really stand to use some trade, quite honestly. Yeah, I know there's no available traction benches. We're working on it. Jeez. You know what? I am just going to have one rock table at least made just so we can get it one traction bench before somebody dies because they can't have a bone set. I'd really prefer to not see that happen. Is it all possible, please? Zoopa-doopa. Pulling up some shit here. That is really weird. I regularly tweet out announcements for the streams before they go in, and then some people decide to go ahead and retweet them constantly. Which is really awesome, but I really appreciate it, but I don't know these people. It's like, thanks. That's cool, I suppose. It's like endearing and deeply confusing at the same time. I'm never quite sure how to take it. Alright. Gathering continues. Do we have our rock table yet? Job manager. Okay, the job is active and should be going in soon. Petitions. Are you a soldier? No, you're also not a soldier. I don't really care unless you're a soldier. I really don't. As I have had the spam of bards before, and I care for it not one whit. Boop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop. Okay, good. Ba-doop, nope. And you know, we might as well just do this as traction bench. Working through the job manager, if once you have a manager, is just so much better. We're out of whatever you are? Cool. Do that. Also, let's turn these querns back on. See if we can't get... Because I think, yeah, we have 204 plants. And it's sort of hard just looking at the stock screen which plants are actually yours. Oh, we do have wood. Right, no, we did have tables coming up, made them out of petrified wood in the end. I was hoping to make them out of marble, but I realized there's no way we're going to get that done in time. And ramps. Oops. Boop. Do we have any more blocks now? Please. Okay, we have some granite blocks. That'll do. Granite us up. And granite us up. Fantastic. It's gonna look so pretty to you guys once it's done. We'll have the most darling fortress. Hopefully it'll also be, you know, moderately secure and such. Not that that's ever been important. Okay. Let's also lay down floor in here to get ready. To finish walling this up. I wonder what the biggest Dwarf Fortress... Oh god, I realize I'm about to say the biggest Dwarf Fortress erection. But the biggest building in Dwarf Fortress ever that was not, you know, just silly or goofy. Or just built. See how big they could make a building for shiz and giggles. So I feel like we're really going to get up there by the end of this. Alright, so we just need to wait for more blocks at this point. Yeah, I know there's no available traction bench. Jeez, we're getting there. Oh, God, doctors are so bossy. Okay, we're out of bags. One thing we could do, I think we have like a few stitchers. Not sure what they're doing right now. Let us, okay, we have 10 hides and 407 cloth. Let us actually, pigtail, oh wow, we actually have quite a bit. Let's use that. Cloth, dress, 20, cloth, tunic, 20, cloth, vest, 20. Gotta keep you guys happy with the latest and swankiest gear. Cloth, robe, 20? Did I just... Oh no, damn it, I did double up myself. Cloth, cloak. Cloth my cloaks. Cloak my cloth with cloaks. But then would he be really cloaking your cloth if he had a cloth made out of cloak you were cloaking it with? Does this make any sense? Oh, shit, I just... Fuck. No, it doesn't apparently, because I just punished myself by removing something. Cloth, tunics, please. Yes, there we go. New order. Cloth, glove. Yeah, I will admit, without job manager, this would be truly impossible. Cloth mitten. Cloth cap. Kappa. Cloth. Cloth. Cap. Whoa. See you, Drezoff. Wow, speaking is bad today. Forecasting shows a forecast of just inability to speak anything well. Cloth shoe 20. And this should pretty much run us out of all of our cloth reserves. And cloth. There isn't really much else we can do with it. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. And I think we have one clothier's shop. I'm gonna just make sure of that before I start asking why the fuck nothing's happening with these jobs. Okay, so we do have leather workers in a clothier's shop. Good. You know what? We're actually going to make a second clothier's shop right now as a temporary measure, because that is a lot of jobs coming in. And we'll make this out of an oaken block. If you're wondering why we have a bunch of wood blocks, it's because early on in the fort's lifespan, we actually pretty much panic-walled ourselves in with wood, and a good amount of effort went into trying to make wood blocks, because it was sort of a constant race to try to get in all the wood before zombies got to us. Tombstakes actually almost died to its first zombie siege, because it came right when we breached an aquifer, and yes, there is an aquifer on this map, because I hate myself. But it came right when we breached our first aquifer and got stone, and right when we got access to stone for stone blocks, we had an invasion of like 25 zombies, plus a necromancer just walk on into the area just because fuck you, pretty much. Thankfully, things aren't quite as touch and go now. I'm just sort of in constant anticipation for the thing that will truly finally kill us. I know there's no available traction bench. Jesus. What is our dwarf count at right now? Population 90. We're a town. You know, it's actually kind of a good thing that we lost some dwarves. Because that also means that our upgrading to a larger fortress status is actually going to take a decent amount of time. Why are you guys not working on metals? Where are our smiths? Smith War. Oh, that's why. Jeez. Let's fix that. There we go. And we're also gonna take builders because they've normally been doing this in the past. We're gonna turn wood building on for them and turn it off for the smiths because now we have charcoal coming in again. We have better things to do with our metal workers, I think. So let's get those goblets done before our esteemed mayor caves in someone's face, because he is a hammer dwarf himself. So let's not deal with that. Horrified. Horrified by what? He's probably horrified by a body. Yeah, he's horrified by a fucking body. God damn it, dude. Just get the shit. Just get it. It's dead. It's not the moving kind of dead. It's the highly immobile kind of dead. You're fine. Sure, remove... remove balded weakness. Cool. Yeah, no, you're good to come in. Who the fuck are you? Anyways. I think we have... Okay, so all of our melee squads are full up at 3 members. We do have one with extras. Oh, you're a bow dwarf. Okay. However, congratulations, you're now going to be a crossbow dwarf because that's just ridiculous. Bow dwarf. That's a very unusual one. Oh, yes. In the meantime, also, we have a vampire to find. I almost forgot that. Okay, so we do have hatches. I'm going to go ahead and hatch these over and lock the hatches, and then just lock some dwarves inside into this tower. We do have a sort of extra house going on over there, but I want to try to find this guy before we lose another dwarf. So I'm just going to lock him into here. Where are our primary food stockpiles? Okay, there's 1. And there's 2. Okay. And I am going to, let's see here, enable... I'm not going to use the tower to store our migrants to weed out vampires every time, but lock all. There we go. But I'd much rather deal with this right now, as I was saying, before we lose a smith. So we only have one of those guys, and I really want to keep both of them, please. Ooh, warm coffee goes right to the belly. Oh, that's good. Just, do you ever have that moment when you're drinking a warm drink and it just hits some part of your stomach and it's like, you know, you just got doused in a warm bath? That might seem weird or silly, but I don't know. I've just had that happen when I was drinking that gulp of coffee right now. Just like, ooh, that feels so good going down. I am a man of very simple pleasures sometimes. Okay. So we've got our other door coming in right now. Okay. And now... we're going to delete totally safe space, because I think that was an area outside I was going to throw a bunch of dwarven kids into. Let's define this. And name... temp holding... temp imig quarantine... Temp imig quar. That certainly gets the point across, doesn't it? Add citizens to temp imig quar. Let's see here. They're all going to be at the end, right? I believe. If it's organized as they come in. Migrant wave. Okay, so we are looking at... Just move this window over this way. We are looking at Dwarven Child, Dwarven Child. Okay, so it's not in the right order. Zahn. We are looking at Tholtig. We are looking at Muthkat, who is sneaky because he has a name that's hard to do after the fact. That's Sneaky Man and his funky umlauts. We have Embark, who is going to be a new shield theme, hopefully. Embark Kulathakathal. Deduk. Right there. Thank you. We have Cog, Rithmalosh, Lishmaloth. Got all these names. I gotta wonder what part of Toadie's brain they came out of. Cyril's a kid. Not that worried about him. Katin Dals, something something. And Suvastable. Okay, and we know vampires won't respect burrows, but they will respect locked doors and hatches. Actually, we don't even have to worry about these hatches because there's no way to get out of here. There's no path. So we'll set up the burrow. And they should all be heading inside, I believe. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, they're all just kind of wigging out now. So I'm gonna have to disable labors for all of these guys. Can I just, like, right-click and disable all labors? Okay, I can. Good. Cool. Okay, it's good to know that's a thing. Commit. All labors cleared. Now we should be able to... Whoa, geez, that's not what I wanted. Crap. Ah, crap, it's all messed up now. Fuck. Alright, hold on just one second. I have no idea how I managed to do that one. It's going all weird in that direction. Crap. Crap! That's what I say. Just one little mouse click and it's all kind of herked up. That's the one downside of trying to do this like custom compositing. With all these different windows is Dwarf Fortress doesn't always play nice, unfortunately. It does not always play long. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of announcements rolling in. That's because Dwarf Fortress just freaked out with all the labor stuff coming in. Okay, there we go. You just embarked 10 feet away from 3 giant alligators? Holy Christ. What did you do to deserve this, is the question. Okay, give me just a second. This is going to look kind of weird, but I lost my previous custom setup here with the windowing, because something got crapped up when I was scrolling my mouse wheel in the wrong window, unfortunately. Okay. There we go. Also, hey, how you doing, Cryo? Alright, let's forge on. So right now, we're focusing on trying to get the vampire situation solved. I am trying to burrow people into this one area from the last migration wave to try to figure out who might be vampiring. They're not heading in there yet, even though I turned off all of their labors. They're just sort of hanging around. Like, actually, where are they going? Where the fuck are they going? Let's do a search for... Whoop. Let's do a search for Cog. So, no job. View unit. And he's just sitting here. So... I really want to know this, actually. Why do burrows sometimes just not work at all? Like, okay, I have a burrow right here. Temporary immigration quarters. They're all assigned to there. All of the people from the most recent one. Needs to balance out the power it gives to its players. Possibly. Dwarf Fortress. Idle dwarves not respecting burrows. Oh, an idle dwarf can go anywhere, regardless of burrows. Okay. Try establishing a meeting hall. So if I erase that, so if I go into zones and I place a meeting hall right here, will they all go inside? Meeting hall. Now they have a burrow, because they can do the idle labor in here. Like, it just sort of surprises me that dwarves assigned burrows don't respect them when they're idle. Like, that just seems like sort of a common sense thing to do. Okay, so it looks like that works. That's a meeting area. I'm also trying to watch for the next vampire attack at the same time. Because right now, just sort of looking at all of our dwarves might be the only way to see this coming. Now, we do have a lot of just picking up crap to do in the meantime. Okay, and let us take food from this stockpile right here. So, any of you guys feel particularly hungry right now? Any of you guys feel very vampiric? It's a whole lot of nothing going on there yet. All that cancellation spam, though. Jeez. Even though I've disabled all labors on them, they insist on having all of this cancellation spam. It's kind of mind-boggling. So what else? Oh, geez. Wow, it's just constant. Just nightmarish. So he's trying to drop off something. I am going to... He's just stuck there forever, it seems. Okay. He's bugging out. Let us... search for Cog. Let's turn him off briefly. Just so he can drop that stuff off. And just calm the crap down. What is he carrying? He's hauling a copper pick. God, just Dwarf Fortress does not manage some of this stuff very well. Search Cog. See if I can just get him inside. Okay, apparently he doesn't care about getting inside. That's actually a little bit... Okay, now that's Muthkat right there. So... well, they're not all inside, so I can't tell them to respect the designation. Or I can't lock the doors on them yet. To be fair, once I have like 6 or so inside, I can probably go ahead and shut the door. And, okay, he is not one of the people I'm worried about. Okay. That's actually most of them. 3, 6... Let's wait a few moments and see who else can get in here. Okay. And is Daeduk another one of the people? Yes, he is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 adult dwarves from that group, and we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's almost there. Good, we got more barrels coming in, so they can remain fed at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just waiting for one more. Just waiting for one more dwarf. Who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so Cog, Thultig, Zon, Atis, Muthkat, Daeduk, and Endok. Who are we missing in this list? Meng, actually, I believe. Meng, no job. View unit or zoom to unit. Oh, no, you are there. So there's a Meng. Lick, Endok, Daeduk, Cog, Katten. Do we have a Katten in here yet? Katten, and this was Katten. What's Mahuzit? Dolls. Okay, let's see if we can get him inside. Good, he's going in here to do the drink command. So I'm going to let him drop that barrel off, and then... These doors are locked. The vampire should be somewhere in there. We just need to wait for him to expose himself. Not in that way either. Yeah, what do you want for your petitions? I don't care. So, how do you guys feel about drinking? Feel like having a drink? Also kind of waiting for one of them to fall asleep. If only with controlled cave-ins I could make the animals fall asleep. It's a little bit difficult to do, though, in practice. They know one of us is the vampire. What are you? You are apparently an amazing artist who came to check out the fleshy pillar of joy. That's great. Excellent. We can start building walls up in these. Tear these down. Actually, tear one of those down, because I'm not sure how this works. Give me 4 walls right there. Yay! We have a lot more blocks again. Fantastic. We don't have to fret about that anymore. We can just get work done. Wow, look at all those siltstone blocks. Fuck, they really pumped these things out today. Walls. That's what we need in Dwarf Fortress is more walls. The sad thing is, that's kind of true. And more wall. Give me floor. Give me a floor. Oh, because they haven't finished that one right there. Gotcha. Alright, so just give me more walls then. Siltstone. And that'll come in time. And also out of siltstone. Excellent. Most excellent. So Gig tries to do construction destinations as fast as his little fingers can. Okay. Sort of makes me think of, you know, wow, look at his Dwarf Fortress micro. It's so on point. Alright, we'll start throwing up a wall right here on the other side just to balance this out for the whatever is eventually going to go in here. Right. Oh, let's see. Are we out of siltstone? Did I run us out of siltstone finally? Oh, we got some other kinds. Gabbro, oak logs, apple wood, gabbro blocks. Okay, we'll stop there. Okay, do we have a traction bench? Attraction bench finally? No? Okay. I'm guessing that our one dude who is a mechanic doesn't have the labor enabled anymore. Professions. It's profession time. Mechanicking. Hopefully he didn't die. That would suck ass. Okay, no, he's still around. Our right, Wolfsky, who was our master mechanic forever and ever until the end of time. Checking out chat right now, I see Takauni and the Motley Brit. The Motley Brit I remember from before, but Takauni, I don't think I've seen you before. Thank you for checking us out. Hope you have a great day. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you happen to come from. You know, from like the past or the future or some alternate present that we aren't aware of. If you're a crazy space alien made out of hydrogen gas coming to check us out, thank you. I'm sure you must have a very busy day. We also have something. Takonui, thank you for very much for following us. Darame lurking has been called out. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to call people off for lurking. I don't mean like, hey you, chat with us already. I don't feel that chatting should be a prerequisite of watching us, but I do want to give thanks to people who are checking us out who might not have checked us out before, who have come to check us out for no appropriately explained reason. Especially if they're just like stopping by and they, you know, name's familiar? Gotcha. Remember you popping into my DF stream at some point? Haha, name's familiar. I don't remember a Takanui playing Dwarf Fortress. Hopefully I got your name right that time. Do you remember what you might have been doing at the time? I'm curious. Or what sort of fuck-up might have been happening. But no, the big thing is anybody who like stops by, just go ahead and check us out. I want to encourage them to check us out, to have a good time, to just hang out with us, and take a load off and listen or what have you. Just because, you know, one thing I was told, or I think more so read, with Twitch is, you know, if you have one person who watches you, then just keep in mind it's one person in the whole world who decided to come by and watch this random person who has no real experience streaming in Twitch. That should be something, even if they only watch for 10 minutes. That's... you should take as something to be proud of, or at least something to, maybe not be proud of, but something to have a little bit of joy over, or maybe even a lot of joy. But basically what I'm getting at is everyone who checks us out, I want to feel grateful. I want to express gratitude, because gratitude doesn't really do very much. We just like, I'm going to quietly hold all of the gratitude particles in my brain and not tell anybody how much I appreciate them, because I'm an asshole. That makes any sense to you guys? Fuck, what was I doing? Right, was I... constructs rock blocks. Oh, we're out of... fuck. We are fresh out of fuck. What kind of rock is this down here? Diorite? That's great. Give us some more diorite. We did mark out a lot more marble to get mined. I'm surprised they haven't even, like, you know, touched it yet. So they need a lot of rock blocks. So you should go mine some. It seems only natural. Oh yeah, the other thing I was doing. Not sure I think I need a dwarf after you, though. I tried to with Everett and said something in my chat. That's fair. If you guys watching do have 200 points, which you can check. Well, 200 dwarf bucks, actually, because everyone gets dwarf bucks with the bot that I run. Using the points command, you can see how many you have, and if you have 200, you can go ahead and use the dwarf me command. You can also see a list of available commands right here, as well as the help commands to see what they do. You can use the dwarf me command to... I think you might already have one in here, Motley. Oh, you don't actually have one. But yeah, you can use the dwarf me command to whisper me in Twitch with the dwarf of your preference. And that just helps me figure out who wants to be dwarfed and who hasn't been dwarfed yet. Because it's not always easy to keep that shit straight. When you... Yeah, that is sort of a problem with this bot I'm not super sold on, is it does sort of, if I don't turn it off at the end of the stream, it lets people lurk forever. I don't know, there's limitations to everything, no matter what sort of a chat bot moderator you use. Phantom Bot is actually really cool. It lets you do a lot of custom stuff. It has its downsides, like you gotta do a decent bit of maintenance and back-end management in order for that everything, just to keep it playing nice. But, if you want to use it in your own streams, Takonui, it's really good. It has game commands, it has points system, it has notification systems and quoting, it has moderation commands and settings as well as permission levels. It has a ranking system for your viewers, as well as a method to keep track of who's a regular on the stream. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. You should check it out. The big thing with it is it's not a internet-based bot, or at least it's not a hosted bot. You have to go ahead and set up the bot yourself and host it on your machine, which means you need to make another Twitch user and then get the right auth keys for the bot so that it has, you know, the usual permissions in Twitch to, you know, do what it needs to do. By the way, I wanted to check. Okay, so this is 4th year, not 5th year. I misspoke there. So this is the 4th year of Tombstakes now. Actually, wait, 0, 1, 2... No, this is the 5th year because it starts on 2050th. So 2050th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So this is 5 years. It's really good. It can be kind of temperamental, though, but you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. Like I have custom adventure game scripts that are more Dwarf Fortress themed. Wow, all the soldiers just want to hang with us today. I should figure out another squad leader, actually. So I think part of my brain was considering. The one problem I do have is that because it is a separate Twitch user, if you set it to whisper mode, if people don't accept whispers from people they are unfriended from, nobody gets commands from the bot. But if you set it to tell mode, where it is right now, if too many people use the bot, you end up spamming chat up a bunch. So it's kind of like, what do you do? So I'm trying to find a military dude who has some leadership experience, or at least leadership ability of some kind. Okay, we have a lasher, but I think the lasher is a migrant. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so pretty much nobody here is a teacher. Embark is a shitty ass teacher. Mang is also just a total shit teacher. Homeland isn't totally horrible. Homeland, okay, on account of not being absolutely horrible at this, you are going to be a squad leader. I hope you're happy. Where the fuck are you, actually? Oh, there you are. You're just... Oh, but you're also paired up. Okay. You know what? Let us... I'll go ahead and split them. I feel a little bad about that. But we'll just set this up by default as Axe. Search Homeland, and then we will do Axe Dwarf, Mace Dwarf, and equip the safe mansions. That's great. Assign shield, and the shield dwarves again. For those of you who might not be as familiar with the stream, I do also have a custom setup for some of my military dwarves, where I have them use 2 shields and set up a shield and a weapon. They're basically the tanks of my military. Shields, this has been extensively tested actually. Shields, when you dual wield them in Dwarf Fortress, do actually give you very good ability to dodge and block a lot of stuff. You don't do a lot of damage, unfortunately, because they at best can do just shield strikes, which, I mean, if they have very high strength, can still do some damage. Confused turtle. Kind of. It is... I can't really call them turtle dwarves with this straight face, so they're shield dwarves. But yeah, they're very good for soaking hits and going up first. Eventually, once we have a much larger military, I'd like to organize all the shield dwarves and do it as a separate squad. Let us enable shield dwarves right here, so that they have a training area. Safe mansions, and we'll make them trainable in the other one as well. Excellent. Actually, that's right, I wanted to have split ones for training, though, because I don't remember if having separate training areas means that you have sparring less often. Oh, god damn it, not a... So, here is the next one. Fuck me. That was fast. They are just constantly coming on down. Who do we have this time? We have Ugra Jonikuram. Basement Tummy. The evil Basement Tummy has come to kill us. So Basement Tummy is out for Basement Blood, it seems. How many does he have with him already? Human Ranger Necromancer. She is, apparently it's a female human. Her hair is extremely long. Zombies love me. Yeah, they do, Bashful. Her hair is extremely long. The Basement Tummy. She is very short and incredibly skinny, so she's this tiny little elf-sized human. She has a square chin, her turquoise eyes are slightly rounded, so she's this pretty little, like, lowly human. She's this pretty little, like, lowly human called Ugrad Basement Tummy, who is who just happens to be a necromancer for some reason. Cool, let's do this. I'm not gonna go out there and fight yet, because normally, like, most of the undead buddies they have with them take a while to arrive. At least we got in a lot of wood. Seriously, because last time this happened for the 3rd zombie siege, we didn't have a lot of wood in the fortress once this started going down. But you know what? Instead, we have a lot this time because I'm good and stuff. Everyone get inside. I mean, you guys can't, obviously, but... Alright, get inside. Get inside. Get inside. DB, forbid all the stuff outside before it kills me. And the swelling course of the damned once again greets us. The cuter the lowly, the more powerful they are in dark arts. It's acquirement. Yeah, that's not wrong. Of course, I don't know if this is like Japanese Dwarf Fortress. Fletcher, this is Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is a management game in style of like The Sims or Roller Coaster Tycoon, sort of. The point of the game is you have to manage a bunch of drunken sots, also known as dwarves, as they embark in a new land in the wilderness of a randomly generated world. And this can prove very difficult at times to nearly impossible. The game itself is also kind of hard to figure out and understand, but the point of Dwarf Fortress is not necessarily to be good at the game. The point of Dwarf Fortress, kind of like in Sims, where you can just, you know, do horrible punishing things to your Simonites, because you're a horrible dickwad, is to just have a fun time. The motto of Dwarf Fortress is actually losing is fun, because you will just lose miserably many times when you start this game. It's actually possible to sort of play Dwarf Fortress badly by playing it too safe, which is why in this one, I play in the silliest, well, not silliest possible, but I play a very silly format for Dwarf Fortress called Nightmare Mode, where I have a lot of arbitrary rules to basically give myself a harder, more entertaining time. Which is happening right now. This Dwarf Fortress, the holiest of all games. I'm going to love the even more random things that'll kill me once Tarn finishes the... Yeah, the creation... The magic system is probably going to really fuck us so hard. Losing is fun does not compute with my brain. It's... Yeah, Dwarf Fortress... Dwarf Fortress, you don't really approach, like, other games, I guess. Dwarf Fortress... Like, the best way to approach it I can think of is, like, the Joker and Batman, who's just like, I don't have plans. I just... do. That's Dwarf Fortress, how to play it in a nutshell. You don't play it like a game, you play it like an animated visual story in really simple graphics, relying on your imagination, and you just sort of usher the story along. You're the impetus that keeps things going, because there is a lot of detail in this game. Like, all these little icons, all these little guys, these are all dwarves or, you know, goblins. They're all entities or monsters, like in D&D. And they have their own thoughts, feelings, lots of feelings in this case, because a lot of these people see everything die around them. They have their own thoughts, feelings, they like different things, they have different goals, they are upset by different things, they have their own histories, they have their own kill records, for heaven's sakes. The individual tiles in Dwarf Fortress have temperature modeled. Water will turn to vapor under the right circumstances. Magma will boil and kill your dwarves, and injuries even are accurate. Well, not accurately, but they're pretty complicated. Like, there are discussions on the forums for the game about why hammers are better than maces or vice versa because of how they penetrate fat and skin layers to crack bones and such. It is a game that lets you approach it at your own speed in terms of that detail, but it is not a game that will allow itself to be played like a normal game in any really comprehensible fashion. Here's the rest of the zombies coming in. Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fuck, I fucked it. Let's try it again. Without fucking it. Without fucking the undead lowly corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so about 39. If no more come in, I might actually just try to straight up take that on with my military. I feel like I'm going to lose a bunch of people because we have some new recruits in recently, and I feel like a number of them are going to get themselves killed. Pick up equipment. Oh, God. See, this is why I just forbid a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to make sure my melee dwarves all get inside right now. So, hey guys, just move there. And then military squads, C&E, my crossbow dwarves. you start taking positions in the tower right now. I had them off duty to try to let them relieve some stress, but unfortunately it didn't last nearly as long as I wanted it to.
You have disrespected the trees in this area. But this is what we have come to expect from your stunted kind. Further abuse cannot be tolerated. Let this be a warning to you.
Is how I take that. Dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, here is the number. This is the amount of fucks I could give. This is the amount of fucks I'm tempted to give. This is the amount of fucks I do give. I have undead outside. I have a lot of undead outside, and they're constantly coming. I don't care. You can go join them and siege me if you want to. Your elves, I'll turn you into elven giblets shortly enough. Kupo, yes, I did pierce the aquifer. Yeah, ooh, cause the elves are so much more scary than the 50,000 zombie sieges. Be still my fucking beating heart. Yeah, I do have a puncture through the aquifer right here. It's actually quite a nice big one. And, well, the mining has been extensive. Well, I don't think the elves are gonna come siege us, yet. Let's actually... Okay, it doesn't show us as being at war against the elves. Actually, it looks like the goblins in the area got wiped out. So, fuck, I might as well just start a war with the elves. Why the fuck not? So there's no elves coming, I think. It was just a discussion with the diplomat. Okay, I don't see more undead coming in. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see our charcoal stocks. Because I really can't let another interruption come in as long as the last one was in terms of building up. Let us switch over to labors. I'm going to enable armor and weaponsmithing on our dwarves because I don't think we have enough sets of armor for everybody right now. Let's also check our iron because we might not actually have enough iron right now. Okay, we have 98. So if we melt down some of the hematite we have, that should be enough. Okay, smelt hematite, 15, iron chain, or iron mail, there we go. Iron mail, let's look at our counts right now. Armor! Okay, so we have 28 iron mail shirts. Which probably means we should have about 28 sets of armor for everybody. Because I've been trying to keep it fairly even in terms of the pieces that we have. Well, I have to get going. It was nice seeing what game you're playing, and I'll see you next time, man. See you around, Fletcher. Hope to see you again, dude. Is it possible to be sieged by dwarves? I don't think it is. Not, at least as far as I remember, anyways. Okay, so we have 28 sets of mail armor. Actually, there's something else I want to see. We have 28 sets of mail armor for dwarves. Do we have how many large sets do we have? Because we do have some humans working for us. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it just lumps it in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large sets. And let's check our military counts. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dwarves, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then those 2, 10, 11, 12. Because, to be fair, we have actually lost a decent number of military. Axeman, Lasher. I think we actually need more large sets. So let us actually do some large sets of mail armor. Iron mail, iron helm, iron. Oh geez, why just delete? I just stopped a job of some kind. I don't care what it is. iron leggings, iron high boots, wood shield, and then details filter human. Details filter human. Details filter human. Human. You human-sized armor. Oh. Chuman. I'm not sure what a Chuman is, but I probably don't want to make armor for it. Okay. And then I also want to make a set of weapons. Another one, or another set just in case. Iron short sword. Iron axe. What other metals do we have right now? Stocks, bars. Okay, we have 4 silver bars, which isn't a lot. I mean, I might just make iron maces anyways right now. Let's just do it. Because the little bit of silver we have could probably go to better places. And then I can't remember what our setup is right now, so 5 iron warhammers. Okay. Once most of that is made, we should have enough for the rest of our dwarves if they're not currently kitted out properly. And in the meantime, we still don't know who the vampire is in here, because one of these guys is a vampire from our last migrant wave. So we're sort of waiting around to see what happens there. It's also unfortunate because I think in the new migrant wave we have 2 people who we're going to be setting up as crossbow dwarves. So that's sort of on hold for right now. But yeah, as they come in here, and especially once we sort out who is a vampire and who isn't in that room. Wow, all that cancellation spam. You know what would be hilarious, though, is we actually talked about this beforehand. Now we have a vampire. Zombies and undead raised by a necromancer hate living life, but vampires aren't alive, and as long as you don't kill them or attack them with your own dwarves, vampires will still take commands, or still take, like, military designations. So I could just keep around a vampire military dwarf to headshot necromancers. Because we have a lot of necromancers, too. The 3 necromancer towers around us, which is one of the rules that we have for the fortress, that we had to embark in range with 3 of them, which is really hard to find. I actually looked at the necromancers in Legends mode. They have a lot of necromancer-y underlings, actually. They have a lot of people who take commands from them. So until we just kill off some of these necromancy-enabled dwarves, we're going to be constantly having this sort of shit flying our way. Although, hopefully, what will happen, because this also happened beforehand, is the necromancer will go in first, and will take a crossbow bolt to the head and die instantly. Takonui, have you messed around with taverns at all? I have an elite goblin wrestler that visited my tavern and asked if they could stay as a mercenary. Well, you say that, Takonui. I mentioned how early on in the fort's history, we had a zombie siege that arrived before the first year was out, I think. It was very early in any event, and it was certainly before we were ready. The way we stayed alive was I set up a tavern in this little pit in the ground. It was literally that. We were all hiding from the undead. And I created it, fuck the bards, I created it just so there would be a reason for random mercenaries to come to the tavern, which basically let us kill the zombies by a slow process of attrition. Because zombies would come in, mercenaries would come in, they would be forced to fight the zombies, because the zombies would hunt them down eventually. There comes our first series of crossbow bolts at the undead. Excellent. Getting that experience. And then they would kill off a few zombies or injure them, and then more mercenaries would come in. It was great and wonderfully effective. It did the trick. And that zombie can't get hit, apparently. Just like, ooh, there they go again. That is so freaky. How they're just gonna go, ooh, ooh, and just sort of pluck out the bolts as they get hit by them. So arguably the worst thing with the zombies, mostly for guys who may not be as familiar with the stream or Dwarf Fortress, the worst thing about them is I mentioned things when they get hit. It models damage very well. That includes the nervous system. Creatures will just fall over in pain if they get hit enough times in bad areas. Meaning that if you take an arrow to the knee, you will fall down in pain and scream your ass off if your discipline isn't high enough. But zombies don't give a shit. They just sort of keep on trucking. You basically have to cut their hand off or deal enough amount of damage to their body straight up they just stop functioning. In other words, you have to beat them until you get a message in combat saying that a part was pulped or smashed. Until that point, they just keep on ticking. Is 400 years old and does nothing but read in my library and meditate on random crap. So you have like a Shaolin goblin monk in your fortress, which is amazing. And you should convince her to stay forever, as far as I care. You know, if I sent my military out, speaking of sending the military out and killing the necromancer is right here. I could just, you know, have them bum rush the necromancer and see how far we get. Not Clay Cree, though. Clay Cree needs a break, honestly. Really, really needs a break. I'm gonna check Twitch briefly. Okay, nobody is waiting for a dwarfing. Also found bolting to be fairly ineffective in the latest version. Well, especially against undead, they're fairly ineffective. Though to be fair, that was sort of due to arrive at some point for bolts, because in prior versions, bolts were kind of horrifyingly powerful, quite honestly. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to let the zombies come up here, and I'm going to fight them with the military. But I'm going to let them hit the cage traps first. And I'm going to let these guys continue taking pot shots at them. So I'm going to move the marked dwarves over into this tower right here so they can get a good view of the fighting. Fond memories of the dwarven machine guns? Yeah, so do I. But we both know they were kind of game-breaking a little. Especially when you took out hell by having this pillbox of like 50 crossbow dwarves. And like a demon would appear and it's just like the stream of bolts going like a Huey helicopter just opened up with a machine gun on them. That was fun. Oh god. Are you one of mine? No, you're not. You just come to the tavern. Whoop, you're dead. Let's see how far Marshall... Oh, he just hit a tree. Fantastic. What's her name again? Moma's Glazerns. Good luck, Mr. Moma's Glazerns. We'll see how far you get. Oh, you're going back to fight some more, eh? Oh, Jesus. Oh god, and one of the fucking dwarves crawled over the walls again. That does it. We're sending out the military. Except for Clay Cree. Clay Cree does not go this time. So instead, what squad is Clay Cree in again? Because if I tell Clay Cree to leave again, you're just gonna lose your fucking mind. Okay, you're in Squad B. So how we're gonna do this is... Oop. There we go. A... D, F, and G. You're gonna move out over here by the tower so you can fight them at an angle away from where they have all their bow users. And B, we're gonna select B individually. You are gonna move over here, and you are gonna go rest and not do anything. Okay, guys, let's see how this goes. Oh, God. They're going... But I forbid all this equipment. Why are they going out to get it? Dwarves just really want to die. Oh, God, and there they go. There's our Marksbow dwarves just running out there. God. Oh, fuck's sake. It's a good thing you guys aren't, you know, really hard to train up or anything. Otherwise, this would be kind of upsetting. Oh god, he's going out to punch them. And all of our military dwarves just sort of disappeared. Like, I told them to go. I told them to go up a space. They're all confused. Let's try kill command. I'm probably going to lose more marketable dwarves here to their own stupidity. It was measured in seasons. Yeah, seasons is about right. Still, they're useful in weakening the zombie horde. Which is why I really don't want to lose them. Alright, Squad B, A. Clear A orders. Let's see if we can save our poor idiot sons of God. He is just getting swarmed to death. He's not going to survive this. He is so very not. Oh, wow, he's still around, though. Somehow. Who is this right here? Maybe if I turn off caps lock, I could see. Yeah, you're dead. Ugh. Stop crawling over the walls, Markspell dwarves. I don't have time to build up the walls to keep them from just leaping out and getting themselves killed. I can't stop them. God, it's so frustrating. You can't keep them alive. They are literally too stupid to live. How do you stop dwarves that are just too stupid to live? What is that symbol? Seriously, what the fuck is that? I have never seen that one beforehand. No, they're all coming from the 3 necromancer towers around us. So, okay, guys, I told you to go out there and kill. Where are you? Where are the military dwarves? They don't have commands anymore. Why don't they have commands? When I go off of squad orders, do they all just lose their orders again? Oh god, this is awful. Move out. Move out. Jeez. Move out. For fuck's sake. I don't have time to close the front gate anymore. We might lose the fortress to just stupid commands. Okay, we got one dwarf heading out. Who is this? And how experienced are you again? Okay, you're decent. Let's see how this goes down. We really need like Ryukan out there and stuff, though. We got a lot of them in cages, though. That's good. But we also just lost 2 really highly trained dwarves to just abject stupidity. Okay. Let's see how this is going. Alright. Shot is blocked, deflected. So he's holding in there. He's pretty much dodged everything thrown at him so far. Which is amazing. That's the reason why I'm trying to leave these guys more lightly armored, because they need to be able to move fast with all the undead running around here. Okay, and then there's XT72, who is a legendary Marks Dwarf. Why are you out here? Why are you out here? You dumbass. Why are you going out here? You have a move here. Here. Be here. God. Why are you outside? Oh god, you people are idiots. And something just died. Yeah, I know. He died because he ran out to give them bolts. Like a bunch of the other idiots who don't know what they're doing. Oh my god, they're so dumb. I can't keep them alive. I can't keep them alive long enough to get good. Well, they're doing pretty well. And Lasher's doing pretty well as well. Of course, the lasher might not be able to... Wow, she lashed somebody in the left lower leg, and she cut it off. That is amazing. Please tell me one of you guys... Okay, Ryukon is coming! Let's follow Ryukon's quest to go kill more zombies. We're actually making a pretty good dent in them. Of course, we still lost 2 high master level Marks Dwarves, but I can't stop them. Oh, you have no idea really just how frustrating it is. I just can't stop them from getting themselves killed. They just jump over the edge constantly and get themselves killed. Just please, guys, please, if Toady ever sees this, please stop the climbing idiocy. It really fucks us when we're trying to defend a fort like this. Like, I understand, like, you know, losing is fun and all the rest of that, but I hate to lose because of buggy behavior. It just feels cheap. Alright, so things aren't going perfectly here. We just lost somebody. How's Ryukon doing? Oh, Ryukon named their sword. Trees are the new version of carp. Yeah, fucking amen. But I don't have any trees near the... I have one down there, but that's not... They're actually just literally climbing over the wall sputs to get at stuff. Like, where they climb over, like, here-ish, or they just, like, jump down to get something, and I can't stop them. Because I am going to be walling up and just sealing everything off, but I never have a chance to do it because there's always, you know, the next zombie attack to look forward to. Alright, so they got some gear on them now, which is great. Human Lasher. Okay, so the worst of it is over, but we are losing military dwarves. We lost a mace dwarf. We lost at least 2, if not 3. XT dead. Did it? Oh, right. He jumped over the side with a bunch of other people because they're stupid. I can't stop them. They're just too dumb to live. That just describes my crossbow dwarves so well. They can be so gifted and skilled and amazing, but they're just too dumb to live. Oh, God. Seriously, for Christ's sake, people. Get a brain. What are you? You're a human bard. Oh, great, I keep the human bard alive. Ain't that wonderful. Hopefully the pain doesn't slay him. Okay, it looks like we're getting through him, though. I don't have time to plan it out, though, Spuds. One of the rules is everything here needs to be built above ground. I don't have any below-ground dwellings, so for all of the stuff you see here, it's not just a case of, you know, what you see is what you get, but also, oh god, they brought up a lot of undead crap I'm going to need to take care of. This is why I really wanted to get all the stuff out there removed. Okay, so we have undead body parts crawling around that we need to put down. Well, yeah, I plan it all out, but the problem is it's not just a question of planning it all out. It's a question of I need to continue building up to have enough space to put things in, and I'm not quite at... I'm, like, just quite not at the point where I can floor all of my towers over so they can't just jump out of them, but, like, this is the 4th year of the fortress, and it's also the 4th siege. Like, this... It is just non-stop, the undead coming in here. Alright, so we have some shit to go kill before, you know, it costs a woodcutter or something. His mixtape will inspire my marksman to be less dumb. I have very little confidence in a bard making people less dumb. Hey, look, another crossbow dwarf died. Fucking Christ. Let's save this catastrophe, so I don't lose any of this wonderment that just happened. What a great first 2 hours of the stream. My god. I just can't keep them alive, guys. I'm so sorry, but they don't like living. They really don't like living. They regard living in the same way that someone regards, like, metal rims on their car. You can take it or you can leave it. I don't know. Yeah, I know. They're very timid about their petitions. Man in the Ministry, thank you very much for following us, my friend. I appreciate every follow, everybody that wants to watch us, because everyone who wants to watch us is another person who can have some fun, maybe have a little bit of a better day by spending some time with us. And plus, it makes my time more fun. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The whole point why I started this was partially because I had a slightly lonely weekend, but I continued it because I really just wanted to have fun with people while playing games. I felt the most fun I could have. You know, apart from all of my crossbow dwarves dying, is... God, seriously, how many have I lost? Great, I have 5 marksbow dwarves now, where I used to have like 6 or 7 master crossbowmen. Oh, God. Here's the music for the fortress. Seriously. You know, maybe I'm just gonna do, like, all melee dwarves for a while now, because all the marksbow dwarves are just so prone to getting themselves killed. I literally just can't stop them. I can't stop them from doing it. It's just non-stop killing. They're having a lot of problems with this human head. Him. How many times? So, there's an axeman. So there's an axeman and a dwarf with them, an axe dwarf. Overwhelmed by horror, that's great. Who just have this rolling undead zombie head between them, and they're just kicking it and hacking it back and forth. My god, what are they cutting off it? It's just a head. Oh god, does this turn into an unkillable head of doom? Because I think that can still happen, where you just have some zombie reanimated body parts that just never die. Oh god, he's trying to sleep outside. Oh, that's going to go swimmingly. Please remove that. Thank you. Wow, 1 shot, 1 kill. Cool. Nicely shot. I just can't keep them alive, guys. So, I think this human head is unkillable. Because they've hit the human head so many times. I am just going to use a DF command and kill the human head. Because, there's 2 of them too. I'm just going to kill these guys because there is a bug where you'll have a reanimated body part sometimes that'll just be literally unkillable no matter how many times they hit it. So we're going to go in here. I'm going to find the command. Zoobadoo-badoo. Zoo follows. I assume it's just kill or something. Or remove. Oh, where is it? And I guess I could just drop a tile of magma on it. That's gonna start a bunch of forest fires everywhere. Fill traffic. Man, I really wish the names for some of the DF hack plugins were named. It was named more consistently. Sometimes it is a real hassle trying to find the command you're looking for. Boobadoo, job, infinite sky, layers, multi-level, prospect. None of this is what I'm looking for. Exterminate? Okay. Let me look up. There it is. Let me look at the usage. Exterminate. No. Can I exterminate? No, I'm trying to just kill under cursor. It doesn't look like I can do that, though. It looks like it's just going to kill all of them. Okay, actually, let's look at this. Well, exterminate undead. We might still have undead moving around. That are actually no more than just a human head. Okay, there's very few of them left. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Okay. Poof. It really should be. I feel like it should. Smoke. Poof. Of course, now they're gonna be unhappy because they're in smoke. But what are you gonna do? Liquids would do it, but I don't want to start a forest fire. So, we have almost no ranged dwarves left. I'm just not gonna recruit more marks dwarves until we have seals around the fortress to keep people from constantly doing this bullshit. Because they have no sense of self-preservation. They just hate living. Yeah, I don't want to start a forest fire for some reason. I can't put my finger on why. Maybe those elves that visited us and gave us that nasty little letter, maybe they've, like, used some sort of brain-influencing drug on me? I'm not sure. Alright, let's start walling stuff up. And let's also turn off the military alert. Boop-a-doop. Still don't know who the vampire is. No one's fallen asleep in the tower yet. It's also unfortunate, though, because it means we're down a good handful of workers. Well, I can cut down burned trees, but I also don't want to do anything that would stop the next caravan from arriving, because we need goods. We need food. Well, we need drink more than anything, actually. Let's do that. No, I don't need to flood the map with lava. That is not always the answer. I know it very often is, but it's not always the answer. There are other speeds for this Dwarf Fortress engine here. There are other things you can do with life apart from spread magma everywhere. Burn them all. Just this quiet voice in the back of your head.
Their lives are meaningless before yours. Magma is the only way. Burn.
Just like forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. More boring designation time. That is blocked because bullshit. You don't think you can listen to this blasphemy? Dude, the outside is useful. It has shit dwarves use on a regular basis. Plus, you know, if I burn all the trees before the elves get here, I mean, I'm not going to be able to, you know, dangle them in front of the elves and go, oh, look what I did. I mean, let's be reasonable here. Why would we put forth all the effort into burning the trees without getting the maximum results? Okay, let's see if we have enough to throw down our usual 2-wide path right here so we can link this up. Granite blocks. Okay, yes we do. And then do we have enough to make the wall right here? Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's good. That's fine. Cobaltite. Throw in the granite. Okay, so we need to wait for the rest. Give in to your anger. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm giving in to my anger about the crossbow dwarves. I'm caring less and less about these master crossbowmen who just die all the time for no reason. Ah! God, it is so dumb. So dumb and so hard to stomach for just how straight up stupid it is. Alright, I'm gonna make active our squads now, because we have new recruits in, and our melee dwarves are going to need to put forth twice the amount of effort as beforehand. We also need more coffins. I think we have more receptacles. Yeah, we do. Hooray. More burial receptacles. Oh, we also need slabs done, I think. Remove or cancel. There we go. Engraved memorial slab. Alright. Let's do the coffins first, actually. We also need space for the coffins. So we're actually running out of space in the one area we have down here. And I am going to say that apart from the watery temple, we do need to have space above ground for coffins. Might just have the areas in back here just be all coffins all day. Actually. These are our animal holding areas right now, but I mostly just built these so we had a place to put stuff. We need coffins. Give me 20. Fuck's sake. Seriously, it is such a shame. We have such good marks dwarves, but they're so dumb. Okay, reclaimed all of that. Goody gumdrops. Still don't know who the vampire is. An eternally burning existence, now and forever. Alleluia, amen. Hey, does one of you feel like drinking some blood? Just, you know, throwing that out there. You guys feel like being a blood drinker today? Needs... So go mine some. That's why it's designated. Numbnuts. Yeah, you need rocks, so go mine it. That's why you have the labor enabled. That is one other very weird thing, is dwarves get... in this playthrough, at least, dwarves seem unusually disinclined to mine. Like, they'll just sit there forever going, I don't have stone for blocks! I don't have stone for blocks! And then they're like, I have a pick, but I don't know what to do with it. I need stone for blocks, but I just don't know how to do it. It just seems so obvious. But the way to do it is escaping me. Like, oh god. Hey, we have more people to die. Isn't that great? What asshole here wants to join us in our merry band? A human crossbowman. Well, let's hope you're as dumb as all the other ones. Must assign commander first. Fuck me. Well, we'll be waiting on that one then. There you go. Enjoy! You know, I might just remove the first crossbow squad. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that right now. So, just gonna remove all of them. And we'll refill that squad once we have, you know, enough yokels to actually populate it. So in total then we have 6 crossbow dwarves and 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 melee dwarves. And an eyelash in my eye. And a pigeon in a pear tree. Oh, who's dead now? Oh, they've been missing for a week? Oh, that's great. That's probably bad or something. God. Yeah, I know you need hard economic rock. Go mine it, then. It's right here. Guys, mine it. I'm not restricting you. Mine it. Just don't sit there with a thumb up your ass going... You actually know what? You're obviously too stupid to balance your own jobs. I am just going to remove carpentry, masonry, stone detailing, and stone crafting from all of you now. And I'm only going to leave on mining because you're too dumb to figure it out on your own. I mean, that is the only conclusion I can come to. Well, all the dwarves in there are sleeping. I don't see a vampire coming to eat them, though. I feel like I'm like playing a game of Mafia or similar, just going like, vampires, wake up. No vampires coming to life then. That's interesting. Needs empty cage. We'll get right around to that. Don't you worry. God, they're just so dumb. Seriously, I cannot tell you just how disappointing it is how dumb they are being now. Like, I never feel bad when I do poorly in a game and I know why I did so poorly. But it's just like when the game does poorly at, you know, being a functional game, it makes me a little upset. Alright, so the vampire, I guess, isn't hungry or something. Oh. So they're all hungry right now. I'm going to leave them on hungry. I'm going to let them go through another sleep cycle. I'm going to see if at that point they decide to eat somebody. Because after 2 sleep cycles, I think the vampires should be hungry enough to strike again. I believe. I see you are just sort of chilling out over there in the corner. Which is interesting. I'd expect you to be feeling hungry too. But you aren't, actually. Huh. Huh. Sometimes I think I need a drink. That's still not anything. Actually, because he is in military, he might have rations to eat. So that's still not a good way to try to single them out. They could still be just, you know, eating from their backpack right there, because he is in the military. So we are going to keep on waiting, see if we can find our vampire before we let them all go. From misery. To be fair, all of our dwarves are sort of trapped in misery here. Maybe that's why the Marks dwarves sort of jump over the walls. Because they're like, oh, take me now. Zombie deliverers from torment. And they just go, whee! I swear I saw a petition. I guess I didn't. Yeah, somebody mentioned this beforehand, how the petition thing just sort of flashes by. Yeah, that is kind of, you know, cute and adorable and not helpful in any way. Okay. So enough bitching from Gig. Let's get some shit done. Cancels a floor. Because of over here? Really? What made you cancel it? I don't see anything over there to attack you. I don't see anything on the square either. What are you? Builder? Oh, because that's a little shovel in his hand. Okay. If you guys are just tuning in, this is your one and only Gigmaster playing Dwarf Fortress. Usual Monday stream here. 4-hour long stream. And we are being challenged at every turn with keeping our dwarves alive, as is the want in many instances of this game. And they're all just refusing to mine. Like, nobody is mining. Look at this. No one is mining. I think they're all hauling now instead of mining. Oh, God, this is what misery looks like. You know what? I'm going to let them build for now. I'm just going to let them fill out the building jobs they have already. And then maybe they'll start mining. Like good little boys. Please. Please do what I've told you. Pretty please. Please. Please, Eddie. Just mine for me, Eddie. Now I'm just imagining the Emperor standing behind me whenever I'm playing Dwarf Fortress going, "Give in to your anger. Make the world burn before you. And your journey to the dwarf side will be complete." I think I need more coffee. Because I feel a case of the sleepies. No. Must not let the sleepies happen. Do I still have mining picks inside the fortress? Redo jobs. Yeah, I removed like all their masonry and stone detailing and stone crafting jobs, and still nobody's mining. I'm letting them just handle the construction jobs and the hauling jobs, because we do have a lot of hauling jobs with all the undead bits lying around now. Or with all the dead undead bits lying around more so. And we do need them to be hauled and brought inside the fortress. So I'm just going to let them work for now. It's just, again, it's sort of the case of we have too many things that need to be done immediately. He's being diagged. He is getting human limb tune run on him. The handy human repair tool that allows you to diagnose what's wrong with your human grunt, I mean, fellow soldier. And now we just sort of let shit happen. So how are you guys doing tonight? I've seen some new faces in chat, which is awesome. More people chatting in chat, which is awesome. I know I've seen all of you guys before. Checking out our chat list right now. Just so you guys know, we will have regular streaming throughout the rest of the week, except for Friday. Friday I'm going to be heading out of state to visit family for a birthday. So unfortunately the Friday stream will not happen. However, next Sunday's stream will happen as normal, but it might be a little bit delayed because Sunday is the day I'm going to be getting back. But hopefully, God help us, there will not be any more technological problems, which have been sort of a thorn in our side for a decent little while here on the One and Only Gigmaster channel, which is why we have missed a couple of our streams. Most recently last week, we missed a few streams. Doing pretty good, just working a bit. Cool. Sort of chilling along. I know a lot of people watch people on Twitch is just sort of like a sideshow, and any way you guys watch, I'm happy with. Either with the utmost of attention or the least bit of attention because you just like the sound of my voice as I lull you to a false sense of security. But anyway, you want your Gigmaster, we can grind it, we can roast it, we can fricassee it, we can put it on the grill, we can even give it to you raw. Any way you want it, we can do it. Because we are filthy people. Does he have a... Actually, we can check this out. Does he have a backpack? Okay, he does have a backpack. With some meat in it. Okay. Still waiting for that vampirism to go down. Just sort of feeling like I need to stare at them to see who drinks somebody else first. It started raining. Oh no. Oh, good. We have sparring coming in. We need to train up our melee dwarves because the only people who are competent. Again, we have 8 idols. I'm guessing that's the people kept inside right now. Well, okay, move through that. Yeah, that's a lot of the people who are inside that holding area right now. Mandate, export of cages, export of goblets, because you love your cages and fucking goblets, don't you? Okay, what is... Okay, how many pieces of charcoal do we have left right now? 45. That should be enough to go ahead and get what we need done right now. The stupidity of the marked drawers in this castle is unacceptable! Experiencing emotional shock. Oh. Over what? Yeah, there's a lot of dead bodies out there. Get over it. We are in the middle of the triumvirate of necromancer towers. Dead bodies are going to be a thing no matter where we go. The only difference is going to be that actually... Okay, so you are hungry. You're just... That's weird. Come on, guys. Do something fishy so I can let the rest of you out. Come on. I need more workers right now, more than ever. Please, somebody do something fishy. God, Claycree is so fucked looking. Stressed. You know, I might just have to retire Claycree while his... I'd be interested to see if Claycree's spine finally heals someday. Ah, jeez. So I feel like we're going to be staring at them for a while. You guys have any discussion topics we're going to go over? Let me know. I'm thinking I'm going to just launch into a talk about something here in a bit, like I'm doing some sort of a shitty vlog. Because really, this part of Tombstakes is really just going to involve a lot of picking up of shit from outside while we're waiting for necromancers to come on down. What are you carrying with you? Are you just carrying, item into bin? Okay, so just a bunch of weird bits and pieces of clothing. Elf Axeman? That kind of sounds badass. It's a shame you're an elf, though. Especially because we're probably going to go to war with elves before not too long. Actually, who else do we have we can maybe have hauling for us right now? Artisan is haul. Whoopsie daisy. Artisan is hauling enabled, right? Yes, good. Takanui says, I have one dwarf who got his head and neck totally destroyed up in a fight and he eventually healed. Like, totally destroyed up, like he had blue wounds in his head area, like for his tongue and eyes and stuff. Because if they'll recover from that, that's kind of freakish, quite honestly. Awesome, but freakish. Excuse me. He is now my baron because he is a boss fighter, a boss cook, and a chill dude. Oh, we need some more chill dudes in Tombstakes, quite honestly. We need some dudes who have some sense of self-preservation is what we really need. You know, maybe if I gave Claycree a pet. Does Claycree have any pets? No, he doesn't. Maybe that's the problem here. Maybe that's the problem. What sort of animals does Claycree like? He likes catapult parts and lion tamarins for their manes. Absolutely detests blood gnats. Let's see what sort of animals we have. Statues were involved? You mean like maybe knocking over statues? You know what, dude? You might not get a lion, but I could give you a jaguar. Available, but no one's taking him. Wait, I can give a jaguar war training? What? Like, wait, what? Since when could you give a jaguar war training? Can I make a war jaguar and assign it to somebody? Okay, what else can I make a... Okay, a dog, yes. I know that one already. Now I just want to go through my whole list and see who I can turn into a war animal. You know, before apparently wigging out Dwarf Fortress. Make sure OBS isn't screwed up again. Okay, no, OBS is fine. Oh, that's nice. You can always see what's going on with him. Why no war hamsters? I don't know. If I can make a war jaguar, I should be able to make a war hamster. It makes sense to me. Why are you limiting me? Hey, Claycree. So you're wigging out, kind of. This is you. You don't have a spine. Apparently you are just spinally challenged. You're missing your lower spine. You're constantly stressed. You're a decent military dwarf, but, yeah, you've been under a great deal of stress. Disgusted by romance. Great. He doesn't care about art, but he dreams of creating a masterwork. The fuck? You make no sense. Unfortunately, I can't give you a lion tamarin. Yeah, I know. Need cage traps. You know what? Builder Sans. I'm just gonna turn off mechanicking for you. There you go. Enjoy. Spineless and stressed. That's me. Oh god, it sounds miserable. But, yeah, we are just trying to gather crap now. And I am still waiting on who is our vampire in here. How hungry are they now? Okay. Yeah, I'm watching these guys. I'm waiting for the next sleep cycle. And if the next sleep cycle produces no results, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door and try to let them... do I have prepared plant barrels? There's prepared food in the stockpile, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, if they go through another sleep cycle and nobody gets eaten, because we haven't had anyone drained of blood yet. Yeah, experiencing emotional trauma, get over it. I'm gonna unlock the doors just so people can haul in some prepared food for them. Equipment mismatch. That's not a good sign. We should have large sets of gear for everybody at this point, though. Okay, we still have a lot of iron weapon orders coming up, too. I'm gonna check therapist and enable smelting. Badoop-badoop. Furnace operation. There we go. So I'm going to make sure that our iron supply keeps on coming in. Also going to go to job manager. New order. Charcoal. 50. 50 charcoal. Just so we can keep this going. What the fuck? Koopa, what did you just link in chat? What even is that? That looks like, Wait, is that from the Slurms Mackenzie episode in Futurama? That's the first thing that reminds me of. What the fuck? Spine... You're saying that's what Clay Creed looks like in real life? I'd buy it. It looks convincing to me, dude. Rick and Morty? Okay, that was going to be my second guess, honestly. I need to watch more Rick and Morty. They look hilarious as fuck. Okay, we have 400 plants in. I don't think we need more plants around here, so I'm going to turn off that job. Oh, wait, wrong one. DPDX. There we go. I was like, wait, what is going on here? There we go. However, I am going to chop down all the trees. Because fuck this. There are too many trees around here. I mean, we've only made the elves partially upset, which means we did not go far enough, because they are not fully upset yet. Oh, we might be out of containers for booze. Oh, dear. I will turn carpentry back on for the builders, just so we can get some barrels out, because the barrel shortage is nothing to sneeze at. Oops. Any plans? Yeah, when I have a area set up for live training. But that is still a ways away, because I'm just still trying to put up walls and crap here. And just hoping to God I'm not going to get another attack, you know, in the next couple of months. Blah, excuse me. And I am going to actually have a Nutrigrain bar. I actually have a stock of Nutrigrain bars over on the side right now, because I'm trying to keep myself better fed during streams. Because unfortunately, especially when you're trying to work out every day, going 4 hours, as I crackle all the cellophane, going 4 hours without eating anything is not very good for you. You sort of have this giant energy dip that happens into the evening where you just sort of collapse and don't get anywhere. Because your body is constantly screaming for sustenance of any kind it can get its hands on. Alright. Still waiting for all you guys to fall asleep. They look kind of like frenzied ants in there, running back and forth trying to find something to do. This is probably kind of a form of torture, honestly, just keeping them all in there, sort of watching them to see who eats who first. It must be horrible. Just think about it. You're all trapped in there for like an entire season because the Overseer isn't certain if one of you is a bloodthirsty killer. And he just sort of locks you all inside and just says, you guys figure it out, and just swallows the key, pretty much. Well, at least one recruit in the corner is having a great old time. He's just like quietly eating the kakapo meat he has in his backpack while nobody's looking. It's like, I don't have any food. What are you talking about? I don't have any food. That's nonsense. If you guys are just tuning in, this is your one and only Gigmaster. Whoever, wherever, whenever you guys are. And we are here together, playing ourselves some Dwarf Fortress Nightmare mode. Nightmare mode being a mode specifically envisioned in my own disease-rattled brain, where we have additional rules to make our lives just that much harder, for fun and entertainment. Because sacrifices for you guys. That's pretty much how it goes. Tombstakes is our current fortress, where we have basically an eternal war against the undead that'll never end. Weapon stockpile, armor stockpile, armor stockpile, and here we have finished goods stockpile. Yeah. I think we might also need more bins, because we have a lot of clothing right there that's just sort of building up and not being thrown into somewhere. Ah. Arg, what can I do to actually make Claycree slightly happier? What are your preferences against Claycree? Cinnabar, pig iron, maces, bucklers. I don't think I can make a pig iron buckler, unfortunately. Actually, wait, do I have a pig iron artifact? I feel like I have one. Oh, that might have been another fortress, actually. Okay, never mind. Nope. We don't even have anything he'd like. Damn. Gosh, that just looks so miserable to me. Like, I was watching Markiplier play, Oxygen Not Included, which I played for a little bit in the channel, and will be coming back. But it's a management game similar to Dwarf Fortress made by Klein Entertainment. And it's a lot of fun. Frustrating, but fun. Basically, very similar to Dwarf Fortress, you have a group of people who get thrust into a new area. In this case, the center of some sort of futuristic space asteroid. And they have to stay alive and make a living for themselves. And Markiplier keeps on trying to treat all of the people in the fortress or the duplicates that he has, because it sort of just stamps out new people with the DNA replicator. He keeps on trying to treat them like they're, you know, loved individuals. He calls them his family constantly. And I'm just sitting here listening to this going, oh no, Markiplier, you're going to be so disappointed. Because given enough time, and you will just regard these people as meaningless fodder, you'll just be like, okay, you do what I tell you to, because I am basically God to all of you people, and you can't tell me no. And I think about that, and I look at this, and there's some little jaded bit of me looking into this room going, just imagine what it's like for these people as they're waiting for one of their fellow people to eat them. Shaken? Why are you... Oh, they're starting to starve. Jeez. Okay. I'm going to open up the door to see if I can get some food into here. And I'm going to watch very carefully what they do here. Okay, so you're walking away in this direction. Oh. Okay. Okay. Mechanics time. Eurist Carmack. I'm not using any mods. I'm using DF hack. I'm using a texture pack. But apart from that, no mods. It is just vanilla, sitting between 3 necromancer towers and waiting for death. The vanilla version of waiting for death, anyways. Happy to see you here too. I don't think I've seen you in chat before or on the stream. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy sharing a little bit of your time with us down here. at the one and only Gigmaster channel. Apparently you will, I think. Yeah, US McCormick, thanks very much, dude. Following, obviously. If you follow us here, you get notifications for future streams. Also, every follower is awesome, and I appreciate it. And I don't want to go into it too much every single time somebody does follow us, because I've done that beforehand, and then like half the stream has just been me going, "Oh guys, thank you so much for following me. It means like this much, or maybe even this much. Oh no, because they're out of the camera now, you can't see me, and oh god, I'm so honored." And so I can't do it anymore. But I do appreciate every minute, every hour, every moment. People want to share some of their time, some of their stupid, valuable time with us here at One and Only Gigmaster. It does mean a lot to me, so thank you. And crash! Whee! Crash, 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 crash. Let's play the crashing song. Crash, 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 crash. Crash! Give me just a second to resize this. Yeah, I like Dwarf Fortress. I like Dwarf Fortress a lot, actually. While not every game... While not every game I play in this channel is going to be a game that is like a little tiny niche game, I do aim to play games, though, that are going to not be as well recognized, or games that I felt could use a little bit more love and attention, or never quite got the love and attention that they needed as a small child. Resize. Oh, look, OBS is all screwed up again. Ah, damn it. Yeah, something about Dwarf Fortress has been screwing with the custom setup I have for the information shifting here. I don't know what it is today, but it's just not been happy. Because if you've played a lot of Dwarf Fortress, you know these things like the date and the idler count and all the rest of that don't normally go in these positions, but I changed it so that you guys could see what's going on and have a wider field of view here. There we go. Okay, it looks decent. Playing DF almost since it came out, and there's only been a small handful of people who play this regularly on stream. I've said before, I'll say it again, I would like to, for the entire existence of this channel, devote like at least one day to Dwarf Fortress. Just because there's so many different things you can do in Dwarf Fortress, I feel like running out of possibilities in the game is going to be kind of hard. But other games we play right now on the channel, we're playing Oxygen Not Included because it's another management game that I really want to see how it handles, especially compared to Dwarf Fortress. We are playing a lot recently of Age of Empires. I'm going to be playing a lot more of it too because I now have this bug to play more Age of Empires. I'm actually kind of sad we didn't get a chance to play with Ryukon earlier because Ryukon is really awesome. He actually gifted the channel a copy of Age of Empires 2 HD, which is fucking fantastic. That's not what HD stands for, though. If you think it stands for fucking fantastic, there is something wrong with your spelling ability. We are also playing Prophecy of Pendor, which is a full conversion mod for the game Mountain Blade Warband, which is a medieval battle and tactics game, which has been a lot of fun so far. Still don't see who the vampire... Wait, hold on. Did I see something there? For a second I thought I saw something there. Okay, I must be dreaming. I think that's it. And then on Sundays I play just basically random crap, more or less. But yeah, I also honestly feel like we're too small of a stream to really give people very much for, you know, big games or new games, or like you'll probably never see me doing things like Overwatch or League of Legends, despite the fact that I've played both of those games and League of Legends. It was Vermin that popped in and out of existence. Gotcha. Oh god, there's a kid playing make-believe in here now. Oh god. I'm trying to filter out a vampire in the fortress and I still don't know who it is. And I was trying to contain these guys in here, but then no one got food into here before... Raspberry wine, dwarven ale. Do we have a prepared food? Okay, we do finally have prepared food. That's good. Also, do we have all 9 dwarves in here still? Katten, Attis, Muthkot, Cog, Zan, Mebzuth? I don't remember if Mebzuth is one of them. No, Mebzoth is not one of them. He's just sort of chilling out in there. So... Oh, no, that's right. No, we got new migrants, didn't we? Christ. Oh, we have to deal with that first. Well, in a moment, anyways. Mang and Thultig are 2 others. And then Endok. Mang. And then Doltig. And then okay, well, I still don't know who the vampire is then. Arg. I could just lock the door right now and see if it's one of the remaining people. Let's do that. You know, fuck it. Because I could at least then filter out and see who it is. Let's worry about the migrants now, though. So we have new arrivals. Let's see what we got. So we have an oh god. We have a, like, master fisher dwarf who has... What? He has 11 ranks in all 3 of the fishing labors, but he's just absolutely useless. We don't need any of that. We don't need a master fisher here. He's great at social. Oh god. What's your military abilities like? Do you have any? What are your tributes like? You have 9 in recuperation, but you're decent in a bunch of other stuff. Specifically, you're decent in pretty much all of the physical stats. So you know what? You are going to be a Thane Mace. Because apparently, yeah, I'm just going to draft him. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, sorry you again can't see Dwarf Therapist in this. You'll just have to leave it up to your imaginations. You're a skilled teacher, competent maceman. You know what? I will make you a Thane Mace as well. Because a competent teacher maceman is actually very useful. You are just going to be a builder. You have 6 in wood crafting. I use some other good stuff too. Skilled cook. I'm just going to make you a builder. Congratulations on your new-ish kind of promotion in a weird way. Okay, you are a really good woodburner, actually. I'm going to make you a builder as well, because we always need more people in the builder caste. Because builders handle masonry, wood cutting, mining, stone crafting, a lot of those big ones right there. Appraiser, broker, leader, intimidator, pretty much nothing but a giant chatterbox. What are your attributes like? Your physical attributes are trash. You're a builder. Arena life targets. Oh, we need every pair of hands we can get right now, honestly. So a lot of builders coming in. That's fine. Oh, crap. I just cleared the changes. Fuck me. I just hit the wrong button in Dwarf Therapist. Fuck. You were... God damn it. You were Thane Mace. You... Where was it? Student. Right, you were a skilled teacher. You were the other one. And everybody else was a builder. Commit, not clear. Commit. There we go. Alright. Cancel's drink could not find path. That's interesting. Did we just move all of our drink? Oh, but we should have more barrels coming up. Let's just unsuspend this and see if we can get more booze coming out here. Still waiting on who's the vampire. I don't think vampires can be kids. I've never seen a kid vampire. In Dwarf Fortress, anyways. And we have absolutely no seeds for anything anymore. That's great. Well, we can at least plant potatoes in the tiles there that have above light access. They can if they drink from a well infected with vampire blood. I should make a vampire kid. That's hilarious and awful. I love it. Well, as soon as we find the vampire, we can maybe play around with purposefully infecting people. Actually, no, that'd be great if Tombstakes turned into like a weird vampire fortress, where there was this like vampire elite ruling over them, which is why it's called Tombstakes. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I wonder too if they stop aging appropriately. No, I've got it. Tombstakes. If I can figure out who the vampire is and figure out a way to reliably get kids infected with vampirism, just make all of my kids vampires, and as they grow up, have them rule the fortress, and everybody who arrives at the fortress who is a child, make them a vampire. So the horde of dwarven were-chinchilla fort. You can get some of the most fucking weird were creatures. We actually had a were creature. Yes and no. Tekonui, it's sort of a trade-off because I don't believe the bug that makes it so that dwarven vampires permanently slow down without booze. I don't think that bug is fixed. So dwarven vampires will eventually just run super slow. But what dwarven vampires do give you is they have the better physical stats. They have good speed. They don't get a lot of negative thoughts you normally associate. They don't need to eat. They don't age. Their physical stats are frozen in place, though. They'll never improve. But they also are much better off at dealing with undead because they can pretty much just go. They can just go slaughter zombies, and the zombies won't fight back. And they can also just go straight for a necromancer. It's still great, though. Yeah. Vampires are still quite scary and quite effective if used well. Alright. I think our drink is going up. Yeah, drink is going up, so that's fine. We're making progress there. Reclaim. Do I have to reclaim this? I thought I reclaimed everything that was down here. Okay, no I don't. Okay. Mash them to pieces with weapon traps. Yeah, no, that is a definite possibility. Okay, make charcoal. Not gonna cheat. I don't like cheating. Cheating usually is the death knell of a game for me. If I end up cheating in a game, that's pretty much the point where I start to lose interest. Like, I think I mentioned this before in brief, but it's worth bringing up again. So, even if it doesn't seem like it's cheating... Excuse me, if I feel like it mars somehow the internal consistency of the world, or I feel like it's exploitative? I don't know. The best way I can describe it, how I feel about cheating. Just lock them all up with the roommate. Yeah, that's possible, but the thing is, I'd rather try to keep their rather try to keep their happiness high. And having dwarves share a room does give them a bad thought. It's much more satisfying when done legit. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna cheat to find the vampire. Vampire Fortress would be a better love story than Twilight. A fucking men, my brother. Or sister, I don't know which. Or, again, nebulous hydrogen gas cloud, a fucking men. But as I was saying, I used to play a lot of Eve. And in Eve, there are a lot of people who are very old, what's called like bitter vets. Where they just go out and kill things and don't bother to make money in world because they buy Plex, which is the pilot license extension. Which is sort of the in-universe explanation for how you can pay to have more subscription time. But in Eve, you can turn that into an actual in-game item that you can later redeem to give yourself more playtime. So people will buy a lot of them, and then in-game they'll sell them for in-game money. Real money transactions using them are very, very frowned upon. In other words, trying to sell off in-game money and try to convert them through the Plex market into actual money. That is against the terms of use and gets you banned very fast. But people can buy the Plexes with in-game money, and that also means people can sell Plex with in-game money. So you'll have people that run around, buy 10 Plex and sell them all to finance their attacking and raiding for like a month or something. And somebody talked to me about that one point, like, hey, have you ever thought about doing it this way? Because I was having problems making money in the game. And my response is basically, I could, but at that point, I'd feel like the game was over, and it would be more like a job. Like, I feel like there would be this element of spontaneity by effort that would be lost by just, throwing $15 at it and getting, like 800 million-esque. Any interesting petitions? I had a rhinoceros man apply as a merc, and he eventually rose to kinghood. Died 3 months later from a helmet snake bite that made the right side of his body rot off. Wow, that is fascinating. Clakery is still stressed. What a surprise. Actually, Kupo, there are so many ways to make happy dwarves. I know, but I don't have access to a lot of them, partially because of the restraints placed on me. And also, with this fortress under constant attack, there are ways to make dwarves happy, and I'm already using quite a lot of them. I have masterwork food being pumped out. I have different drink varieties. I have artifacts placed at regular, easily visible areas so people can see it. I've given them at least decent rooms, as much as I can. But there are also a good number of dwarves who die constantly, and while very few of my dwarves are very stressed, pretty much all of my dwarves right now, with like all the little things I'm doing to make them happy, are just at fine. Not happy, fine. Which means that if I start placing more load on them in terms of making them unhappy, I'm going to die to a tantrum spiral. I actually personally think that the greatest chance of losing this fortress is we defeat a siege, but it causes us to plunge into a tantrum spiral, and then it just turns into a giant powder keg. So I am trying to stave that off as best as I can, and 1 or 2 dwarven deaths, if the vampire manages to get other people, I'm not that worried about that, and I think we'll be able to find the vampire here anyways. Forcing dwarves to live together, that's worse. If you can produce one in the current version, I'd be impressed. I actually haven't had a tantrum spiral in the current version yet. Are they a lot harder in 2016, 43? In 4303, 4305? Hey, Kvatch, how's it going, man? Happy to have you here. But yeah, is it a lot harder now, Kupo? Because, I mean, I am getting a lot of people who are walking around and experiencing emotional shock at reasonably regular intervals. Partly because, the outside of my fortress is still festooned with dead bodies. Let's actually go on a dumping spree. Mangled partial skeleton. Mangled partial. Dump, dump. Just trying to get all this nonsense out here. Oath Bowman corpse. Mediated almost entirely by dwarf personality. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good test of that then, because they get unhappy quite regularly over here. Oh wow, his head got taken off. Sorry, Olan. I guess that's just how it goes down. Probably because of where you're at, my current fort is in a regular spot. No one has had a tantrum, except unfulfillable strange moods, of course. Yeah. If tantrum spirals really are quite impossible now, I'll be a little upset, honestly. Watching a fortress die to a tantrum spiral was always kind of hilarious, honestly. I honestly just use honestly twice in a single sentence. I am a great commentator. I don't care what anybody else says. Please get rid of these corpses before another necromancer wanders in. We're actually quite lucky that the last guy who wandered in didn't res like everything under the fucking sun and just dunk us. You know what would really suck, just occurs to me, is if whenever undead died at a fortress, their ghosts would rise shortly afterwards if their bodies weren't interred properly. Like, that would just be the fucking icing on the cake version of, you got the undead corporeal version, now you get the incorporeal one. Yeah, not everything is winning anymore, Kvatch. We had another siege, so siege number 4 in that number of years. And, like, half of our remaining Marks Dwarves, guess what? They decided to jump over the walls. You used to have to bury them. I kind of figured that might have been the case. It was annoying as hell, yeah. Woe's bone. I'm just gonna dump that. I don't think they'll use those bones. Actually, no, I'll keep them. I'll keep them. I might be able to do something with them. It's still too entertaining to get rid of. Also engraved 90% of the walls of my fortress, and I think that broke the dwarves a bit, because whenever somebody dies, it's like, Eurus was horrified when he saw somebody die, when he saw 300 fine wall carving, so he's happy. Yeah, that's unfortunately another thing that we can't do in this fortress, obviously, because all of our walls and floors are pre-constructed. So we just gotta deal. There was a bug last version where if you killed a were-citizen, their ghost could transform into whatever their creature was. Then they would turn human again after it wore off. That's hilarious. So they had, like, auto-res, pretty much. They had, like, their own World of Warcraft graveyard shit going on. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. So many bits of dead people to get rid of. Lower arm. Corpse upper arm. It's just so much death. Yeah, undead hair made by necromancers. I don't know if you were here a little bit ago, Eurus McCormack, or Eurus Carmack, but we actually had a undead head that a couple of the military dwarves were fighting, and it just wouldn't die. I just removed it with DF hack because that's just that's obviously a bug, and I won't cheat, but I will resolve bugs if they're easy to resolve without, you know, hurting the legitimacy of the game. I feel like once a undead head gets hit 15 times with an axe and it just passes through, it just needs to be removed. At that point, it should be dead. I feel like I need some equivalent of, like, Viscera cleanup detail. Like, if I could just assign dwarves to just that and somehow make them better at removing viscera and dead bodies. That'd actually be very useful for a fortress played constantly with undead nightmares. I'm also going to save after designating all this stuff for dumping, because I don't want to have to go through this a second time. Really don't want to have to. Also, I'm thinking every once in a while, because I cannot remove stuff with bridges, I can't atom smash things. If the dumps in the fortress get too overstuffed, and it's just so many items, it's actually starting to cause like some game lag, I might just DF hack remove them. Because if they've been sitting in the dump for a while, and they're still there, slagging down the game, I feel that by that point, they're not going to have an impact on the game anymore, and not removing them is just going to slow us down. I love that moment when you get a dragon at your fort and they turn your lush paradise into an ash pile. Yeah, I've had that happen before too. Or especially magma crabs, I've had that happen. Where one magma crab will come out and it will just panic vomit a fireball at someone, then run away. And then that one little fireball turns into a giant forest fire that just consumes everything. And it constantly happens because a little while later, the magma crab just peeks out of the volcano and goes, "Oh no, it's something!" And I go, "Pfft." And then all the growing grass that's coming back will go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And it all just gets burned back again. Yeah, collapsing trees is the worst, though, when there's a forest fire. Especially when it pauses your games like 20 times in a row. And it goes, "Oh no! Part of the fortress is collapsing!" Oh, geez, Lionel. The fortress is collapsing around us. Okay, I think we've almost designated just about everything we need to for dumping for now. Okay. No, there's some other stuff over here. And there are some body bits around here. Because keep in mind, anything that has the grasping tag for a body part can get brought back as undead. So we need to be pretty thorough overall. Overall, if we're going to keep just basically our entire courtyard area from turning into just a mass of zombie body bits. Which sounds kind of awesome in metal, but is in practice somewhat less so. Okay, that's good. Let's save that. So again, we don't have to do that twice, please. Yeah, my fort is 4 years old. Well, it's 4 years going on 5, I believe, because this started on year 250, and it's currently year 254. So I'm not sure how that adds up, but it's somewhere between 4 and 5 years. I could figure out how it adds up if my brain working better right now, but right now, brain not working good. But I think that means it's starting on its... Actually, it might be starting on its 5th year. Stretch. Oh, fortress. Yes. Oh. Fortress time. Yes. All right. So, you guys want to turn to a vampire anytime soon? Eventually I'm going to get tired of asking you guys. Has become a stray war dog. Oh, that's nice. What I could also do, actually, how many dogs do I have? Wow, I actually have a fuck ton of dogs. You have so far survived the vampire. We haven't caught it yet, though. Chances are it's somewhere in this room right now, though. I have the doors locked, and right now I'm basically just waiting for the vampire to reveal itself. Actually, let's take a look. Let's take a look at all these dwarves. So, Mebzuth. I want to see if they get the has not had a drink. Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Do I have any of you not had a drink in a very long time? Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Because apparently all the rules have changed on how to spot a vampire. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. You'll have to take that up with management. I'm not management, I'm the overseer. There's a difference. Petitions. No, don't care. I don't care who the bards are. I don't want them in the fortress. Did I question you? Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Okay. Yeah, vampires learned how to lie about the little things. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to see if they're a vampire. Because there really seems to be nothing anymore apart from just seeing them when they drain somebody of their blood. I'm actually going to set up more finished goods stockpile down here just to get more of the clothes and crap off the battlefield. We should have more bins coming up, though. Do we have walls that can close this off finally? Because I know block production is probably slowed down to a crawl, if not stopped completely. Takes a while, but 100% accurate. Well, how about I just throw you in there to make sure that the test goes well, right? Because I'm sure that there's no reason that wouldn't just go completely swimmingly. They don't wear any of that anymore. They stopped that one, too. They no longer take trophies of their kills, I have checked. Also, I think they'll lie about their social skills. I believe. We'll see, though. Let's... Yeah. Let's actually see if you're the last of the original migrant wave. There's a decent chance you are. I'm kind of curious myself. Migrant wave. No, there is Bear Mobazanellis, who is a builder, and Kavach, the smith, are the last two of the original ones. I don't think they're all dwarfed. A number of them I don't think I have enough points to do it. I will mention again, for anybody who wants to be dwarfed, you can check out the two commands most relevant are the points command and the dwarf me command. Questionably titled ones? Not yet. Bear needs to pick up the... I see what you did there. You can use the points command to see how many points you have accrued in chat. Well, dwarf bucks, actually. You get basically 1 dwarf buck per minute. It's just a loyalty reward system more than anything. But in exchange for checking out what we're doing here at 1 on the Gigmaster and hanging around, the big thing you can do for our Dwarf Fortress streams is get yourself dwarfed. If you have 200 points, you can use the Dwarf Me command, which costs 200 points or 200 dwarf bucks. And doing so whispers me, along with whatever special requests you have for dwarves and dwarfing that you want to do. Like, you can use the dwarf me command, and then after that, type in, I want Builderson, in quotes. Without quotes, unfortunately, I'll only get I. So. You declare him close enough. Jeez. Kavach, you seem like a grumbly, humble bug. A grumble bug. You just walk around looking for failure and misery. But you're a real nice guy. You know? You're just so nice. So friendly. You're just so wonderful. Boop. Okay. So, does anyone want to drink any of those sleeping dwarves? Seriously, I'm really surprised the vampire hasn't struck again yet. Gives me 1 dwarf buck. Why, thanks. I can get 1 piece, one siltstone bit for 1 dwarf buck. I am honored. Yeah, no vampire and dwarf action going on. Oh, that has me a little worried, honestly. Though it would be hilarious if the vampire was actually one of the dwarves who just... Whoa, 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 whoa. We have a dead... Shit. We have a dead body. Fuck. Vampire isn't one of them. Fuck. Fuck. It's one of the military dwarves. It's one of the military dwarves that arrived with the wave. Oh, okay. All of you guys are getting a new label. Customize. Nickname. Nada. Well, no, some of them were outside gathering up equipment, and other people were wandering in. So it was either I locked the doors there to see if one of the 6 was one of the vampires out of the wave of 9, or I just constantly wait and wait and wait and wait for the military dwarves to get back inside. Tamui, do you have a request for a specific kind of dwarf? That's fine. You can just tell me in chat if you want a specific kind of dwarf. Okay, so what we are going to do is zoop-a-doop-bop. We're going to load up therapist. We're going to get some people with mechanics, profession, not gem cutting them, that's mechanics. There we go. And we're going to unlock these doors and to get the military people in there. No, we have some kids. The one who's playing with the puzzle box. That'll be you. Likes ostrich men for their long necks. So you are super dour. And you see basically worth in nothing. That's great. Okay. Customize. You're like the pouty kid who just makes faces at everyone. Well, hopefully... how old is she? 3 years old? Nah, I like the idea of like a horribly dour dwarven female kid running around as him. The sound of that amuses me. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Delete. Yes, delete it. We're gonna build a pair of doors in here. And we are gonna put 2 levers in here. Actually, no, we already have food and drink in here, so we might as well set up the lever trap inside. Lever. And lever. Those perfect ostrich men. Oh god, the ostrich men are so gorgeous. They're so perfect. Hey guys, you can leave now. I'll even turn off the meeting area. You can just leave. Likes boogeymen for their terrifying nature. That's awesome. Your queen's kind of fucked up. Out of curiosity, did anybody see it? Nope. Guys, you can leave now. Ah, they're just gonna prefer to sleep there forever, it seems. Itch. Okay. Waiting for mechanics. How much do you guys have to do right now? I mean, okay, do know you have a lot of hauling to do. Let's actually pick out...
Dwarf says he has an amazing idea, but it'll probably be useless.
Oh, geez. We have a strange mood, says Sound Sense. Because I can't see the window right now, actually, because I'm in therapist right now. Okay. You and you. 2 people with some mechanic skill. I'm just going to remove all your hauling labors and everything else. Okay. Yeah, I've conditioned them to like the space they're stuck in. Alright. Oh, that's a farmer. Let me guess. It's going to be something else that's going to give you legendary Tanner. That is another problem, is all of our strange moods have been kind of useless, unfortunately. Like, we've gotten some interesting pieces of leather work, but they've either been possessions, or they've, you know, raised tanning skill. I mean, ooh, you're a legendary tanner now. I'll just write home about that one. Well, I also don't get any caravans anymore, I've been noticing. Can't actually recall the last time we had a caravan. That's worrying.
I claim this workshop in the name of invention.
Yeah, they're gonna be a master tanner. Fuck's sake. Enjoy your thing. Fuck me. Yeah, someday we'll get somebody useful, like, you know, Kvatch, a strange mood. Someday. Can't imagine what seems welcoming to me, but there is no zombie horde anymore outside. We dealt with it. It's great. Everything's beautiful. Beautiful. It's perfect. I am actually going to assign those 3 dwarves here right now. As a meeting area, and as the burrow. Add new burrow. I should have just kept the old one, just to remove the dwarves from it. Alright, and assign dwarves. Alright, let's look at this. Migration wave. Zoop. Our 3 suspects are Embark, Ming, and Thultig. Alright. From giant corpse pieces. That would be awesome. It looks like this one's going to be pretty boring, though. It's just leather and more leather and more leather and more leather. Let's make some more wooden cages for them before they lose their minds. 20 cages. Make it happen. Wow, we have a lot of wood. Christ. Also, we're going to remove these guys from their squads. I just realized we could do that. Remove Meng. Remove Thultig. And remove Endok. Sorry, guys. I'll put you back in the military in a little while, but right now I just don't know if you're trying to just eat everybody. Same year I had a mood that made an oak ring worth only 60 dwarf bucks. That is great. That is so awful. It's great. Okay, and here's Meng. And this one we're going to assign to Thultig, because he's not here yet. And you are... Whoops. Endok and Meng. Okay. I want to make sure I can keep him here. Excellent. I assign you to pull levers forever. The end. Though I think need to re-enable their leather pulling labor. I know it's weird. Levers. And Thultig. There we go. In like 3 years or so, yeah. Well, we'll probably, hopefully be here when that happens. Can't imagine a reason why not. Oak and so that's the sort of mood where accidents happen. Yeah, I know about those accidents. They're really catching, aren't they? Workshop profile. Where is Thultig? Grim satisfaction at someone's death? Will vampires feel grim satisfaction? Yeah, we know. Arsehole. So yeah, there's Meng, there's Endok. Dum-de-dum. I'm waiting on sailing or travel between continents. I can also see that. I'm more or less happy with it overall in its current condition, but I'm really looking forward to the magic system, actually, because there's a lot of cool, nifty things the community is going to be able to do with that. So what would you do if you're not a vampire? Eat him instead? Just, like, consume him? You have the, lever job, don't you? Yeah, lever operation. And... oh, okay, you don't have... gotcha. Well, you can be an amazing lever operator then. Just pull that back and forth all day. Hey, asshole who may or may not be a vampire, you want to go pull a lever? It's for off-map item gathering and rescue of children? Really? I thought one of the next release things was going to be magic interactions. Am I wrong? I've often been wrong beforehand. And we're still gathering so many things, it's nuts. And there is a kid in there. Oh well. I'm sure he'll be fine. And they get to have amazing beds while they wait to die. Let's do that. Why not? Have some great beds. Still asleep. Gotta admit, I feel really suspicious. What are their social skills like? Okay. No, I don't think it shows up on kill lists. What is his relationship? Worshipper. He's a worshipper of all three. Yeah, nothing really stands out from all of them at this point. Vampires got really good at hiding who they are. It's annoying. Annoying in a good way, though. Kill them all. Just butcher them all. Find the vampire wasn't in there. Fuck! Oh, that's easy, Kvatch. Just don't sleep. Ever. Oh, he's bugged out. Oh, god damn it. He's trying to drop off stuff, but because it's inaccessible, he's not doing it. Alright, let us remove Tholtic from the burrow. Sure, I need more soldiers desperately. I really kind of wish I could charge people room and board and the money could mean something. Having the Dwarven economy come back would actually be really cool. I'm not relying on burrows, I'm also using levers to move them around. There we go. Alright, Tholtic should be coming in now. No, stop. You aren't even in the military anymore. Really? Let's see. I thought I removed you. Yeah, dude, you aren't in the military. There's no reason for you to be picking up stuff. Seriously, I have no idea what's going on. Is he a militia captain? No. He's just going out and picking up stuff. Dude. Pull the lever that's assigned to you. This one, yeah. Just make sure it's to the right guy again. Yeah, it is. Dude. Capitalism is awesome. When it's, you know, managed properly. Just because I have Stalin here doesn't mean that I agree with Stalin. Actually, my first reaction was just kind of, yeah, that makes sense. I expected that. Honestly, that was my reaction. I was just like, yeah, okay, that's fair. I figured that. Alright, Thultig, you're probably good at... Oh god, you're... Okay, I'm just gonna follow you. Okay, wait, no, hold on. Is there multiple Thultigs? No, there's just one Thultig. Dude, why do you think you're still in the military? You're not... Wait. Thultig, Mefalcol. You think you're in what position? Why are you... No. Stop. Why? Why is... why are you there? I removed you from another place. That's buggy. You aren't even a melee dwarf. Christ on a crutch. None of these other dudes I can put into a leadership position. Okay. I don't know if you're a... Who else can I put into here? You. You are now a military leader. Congratulations. And you are now not military. Stop thinking you're military.
An artifact has been completed. Hooray!
A frilly cockapoo leather chaussee. Great. That's just perfect. This is a frilly cockapoo leather chaussee. All quartz dwarf ship, it always trips me up, is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with emerald-cut morions, decorated with cockapoo leather, and encircled with bands of turkey leather and cushioned diorite cavacons. Menaces with spikes of turkey leather, iron, pigtail, and dingo bone, and the image is an image of the adventurous foot. So it's great. How useless. I suppose I could give that to a military dwarf. Mine, it's not quite an ostrich man purse, but close enough. Well, unfortunately, I can't actually assign you items. Especially as a kid. Alright, Thultig, are you done pretending you're a military dwarf? He's going to clean himself. Why do you have wine on you? How do you people get wine on you all the time? That is unsettling. Yeah, it sounds pretty, but it's totally useless. Okay, the only jobs you have are in the borough. Alright? Alright? I'm just gonna follow you around. You half-naked dwarf, you. And now you're gonna go pull a lever, aren't you, once you're done cleaning off of the well? Yay! Finally. Alright, that's the last 3 that could be vampires. Locking them in. Have fun, kid. Enjoy feeling useful pushing a lever. Right, we also have the coffins done, so we can start on this, because we need burial coffins. Wait, is it not done yet? Rock, still 20 out of 20. Christ. Okay. We actually need coffins right now. I'm gonna re-enable mining for these guys. Profession. I'm gonna re-enable mining and nothing else for a little bit. Just because I can't get them to mine stone, it seems, any other way except for screaming at all of them to just mine stone. So we're going to do this. We're going to turn that off. We're going to enable stone hauling for them and nothing else. And we're going to get some stone mined. Seriously, the labor priority seems more fucked up than usual. Like, I swear, getting them to do necessary tasks when they have multiple options is it's like pulling teeth. Trying to get them to, you know, okay, I know you don't have any stone to do your job, but maybe if you went and mined stone with the pick you had, you could do the job at hand. They just don't. Like, it just doesn't occur to them, like, oh, right, you can do that, because we're intelligent. Zakthos, if this doesn't ID the vamp, then we look to the migrant wave just before theirs, because the first draining happened momentarily, like a month or so after this migrant wave arrived, which is the right timing. So it's either one of them, it's a kid, or it's the previous migrant wave. Going down the list of what is less likely than the others. Alright, please tell me somebody is starting to mine now. Yeah, you're finally mining! God, that only took, you know, forever! Ugh. Yeah, recovering wounded is a lower priority, which really sucks, honestly. It's kind of a pain in the butt when it's just someone sitting outside going, and nobody does it. Alright, I think coffins are coming up now. Finally, we have people mining shit. It only, like, took forever, you know. Just saying. Jeez. I wonder how much shit is in our garbage dumps now. Wow. That is a little mind-boggling right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, my back is so sore. You know what I need to get? I need to get one of those special chairs where you, like, you're half propped up in all the time. Clay Creek, I have entered the caverns. I have seen the wonders that the caverns have to offer. I haven't done anything with it, though. Oh, look, I have a petition. Look, fuck you. Boop. But yeah, I did explore the caverns a bit. I haven't done much with them yet. I can't remember if we found adamantine yet. I don't think we did. Lava layer. Might have found adamantine, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've seen any yet. Unfortunately. No! Stop trying to just loaf here forever. Jeez. Oh, struck microcline. Okay. Finally, we'll have some stone, though. We should also have some coffins now. So let's get some burial receptacles up in this bitch. I actually haven't seen any yet. That I'm aware of, anyways. Yeah, so far no naked mole dogs. Clay Cream mentions it because in our previous fortress, a naked mole dog two-shot a giant cave spider somehow. I'm so ripped, I do my curls with microcline flexes. Jeez. That's actually an interesting question. I don't know if anybody in chat lifts or does regular workouts, but once my girlfriend's car is up and running, and at this point all we actually need is to put a new battery in there after I did the brake job, and the wheel alignment, and the oil change, and a couple other things, I'm seriously tempted, because we've been splitting one car between us, so it's been hard to do something like this. I've been tempted to get a gym membership. Is there anybody in here who lifts regularly or does something like that, who is like gone from working out at home to having a gym membership, and has it made things a lot easier for you? Because I do like the idea that I could just wake up, drink coffee, and just get started by going through my workout regimen downstairs in the den, versus having to drive out somewhere. Just went from 70 dwarves to 13 from Loyalty Cascade. Should I retire or save? Save it, more fun to recover. Yeah. Loyalty Cascades are really terrifying, especially when you don't know what's going on and all your dwarves just start butchering each other for no adequately explained reason. It's just like, guys, stop! Stop killing each other! But we can't, it's too fun. Have you not tried killing people before? It's amazing! Yeah, that is one thing I wish I had, that our building area had, because I don't live in an apartment. I do live in a townhouse. It's not really a townhouse complex. It's, the area I live in is, it's one of those, it's a development that has a lot of, either small connected houses or large connected townhouses. It's actually a really good size for the price that we're currently paying for rent. But that is one thing I miss about not having like a good apartment, is that it comes with things like, a pool and an exercise area and whatnot. Love this murder-loving dwarf voice. What the fuck? I'm a nice guy, I swear. What was I doing? The fuck was I doing? I was changing around to labor for some reason. Oh, right, no, I was giving them furniture hauling. That's right. Joy. So they can move the coffins around. And now they're just stuck in an eternal hell of flipping labor. Or, labors back and forth? Levers back and forth. If you guys are just tuning in, this is your one and only Gigmaster. Wherever, whenever, however you guys are right now, playing Tombstakes, our Nightmare Mode Fortress, our current design. Nightmare Mode, specific mode for Dwarf Fortress, this insane game of a game. Weasel Corpse, that's great. Where we have custom rules to make our lives much harder than normal. The 3 rules are: we can't use bridges of any kind. We can use floors and stuff to like bridge over areas, but we can't like use the designated bridges like these that you can normally do to like make retracting bridges or atom smashers or drawbridges. None of that shit. We have to build everything above ground is the second rule, and the third rule is we are in range of 3 necromancer towers, which can attack us at any time, and indeed, we have had this fortress for 4 years, and we've gotten that exact number of necromancer sieges in that time, which is just great. Combination of the 3? Well, I barrage them with arrows, I wait them out, and I do some hand-to-hand combat as well. We used to have a brace of really amazing Marksbow dwarves until they climbed over the walls! Like, seriously, all of our Marksbow dwarves seem to believe at some point that the best way to get the zombies to go away is, instead of shooting the bolts at them, they just climb over the walls to hand the zombies bolts, because, that works. So we don't do that as much anymore, but we have some pretty good hand-to-hand fighters. And also our first siege, we pretty much waited it out by designating a tavern below ground and using that as a gimmick to get people to visit our tavern, which included mercenaries, and those mercenaries then by force had to fight the zombies because, well, zombies hate all life. But to be fair, we are trying to build vertically in this fortress, and we are being sort of constantly set back at this point by zombies coming in to just wreck our shit non-stop. Like, we will defeat one zombie siege, get maybe like a season or two to catch our breath and recover, and then another like 30, 40, 50 man zombie siege will come right on the heels of that one. It's actually kind of intense and fun. Specifically, though, Tombstakes has been around for about 4 years so far. It's getting onto its 5th year, and probably if it manages to survive 5 years, I'm going to start adding in more rules to make things harder. Because the idea with Nightmare Mode Fortresses is I don't want them to just last forever and get boring. I want them to stay fresh and kind of crazy and fun to watch and play. Also, kind of, I want to probably kill it before FPS death makes it slow and boring. But yeah, after 5 years, if we survive for 5 years, at that point, I'm going to start adding in rules. I don't have many ideas. I have ideas for the next fortress, but I don't have many ideas for new rules to add in yet. If you guys want to actually suggest some, I mentioned following on Twitch. You can also join us in the Discord server, which, God help me, the links are updated everywhere. Because our Discord... The settings in Discord seem to constantly just remove the link never expires checkmark that I put in there, so the link always expires. And then I have to update it in like 20 different places at the same time all over again, and it makes me want to pound my bald head through a wall. But hopefully the link currently provided in both the image link down below in the channel description, as well as the notification bot who talks every once in a while about it, should be updated so you can click on that to join the Discord server, in which you can post ideas on new rules challenges, or just talk to us, or talk about the other games, or just hang out. The challenges at the moment that I just mentioned, Eurus McCormack, are the ones we're doing right now in Tombstakes. I can't build bridges or use them in any way. I am in range of 3 necromancer towers, and all of my stuff, except for underground farms, pretty much has to be above ground in constructions. The first rule was actually almost did us in, because we lost the above ground for a while to our first wave of zombies, so all of our dwarves had to pretty much hide in the dirt hole the farms were in, and just wait out the zombie siege while the mercenaries were coming in to sort of save our asses. Okay, we should have bodies coming in any day now, with all these coffins coming in. Okay, rock coffins is done. Build these. And now that the rock coffin's done, I'm going to go ahead and turn off mining and masonry again for the builders, just so we can get the hauling on. Because there's still so many dead bodies outside. There are so many dead bodies. I'm actually going to disable all of their labors right now for the builders. Except for cleaning, burial, refuse. I think refuse handles dumping, right? Let's see. Let's save that. So they just have those. Lost pick. Oh, it's because they just all put their picks down. That's fine. I don't care. Just go out into the world and remove some corpses, please. Please. Like right now. Checking chat. Vazila, thank you very much for watching, my friend. I don't think I've seen you before. And again, if you guys want to lurk the fuck away. As long as you guys think you can have a good time by hanging out with us, hang out with us. And somebody just, oh, they got found. We knew they were dead. We don't care. Whatever. And Griffin0129, thank you very much for hanging out with us, dude. I hope you have a good time. Whatever way that you can. Remove that, and please tell me you're removing body bits. All the discarded body bits that flew around the map, please. And bury people as well, that'd be nice. We have a lot of idols going up. I feel like there's something screwed up with our job orders. Dwarves refuse. Dwarves gather refuse from outside. Yes. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if we can get them to handle the outside refuse. Come on, guys. This is not complicated. Just get refuse. What's the overall fort's happiness? Let me check. Well, I'm just waiting for them to bring in body bits. No, stop that. Zoobadoo. Happiness. Clay Cree is actually the only one unhappy right now. Everybody else is at a fine. Either a fine or a quite content or happy level. But the vast majority of the dwarves, 89 of them, including the kids obviously, are just fine. And the most unhappy of the fine ones has 36,000 stress, which isn't great. But what that tells me, though, is that if we have a crash, if Dwarf Fortress crashes on us... Damn it, Clay Cree! I checked happiness, and this is what I get. It's what I pay for trying to see if my dwarves are happy. That's why we don't see if our dwarves are happy. We just assume everything's great. As long as they have booze, they'll be fine. And I think Dwarf Fortress might just be permadict. Let's actually see what Dwarf Fortress looks like in OBS right now. Oh, no, we're back. Oh, no, just doing the seasonal save. Okay, we're fine. We're in summer, though. What? Why do we have a lot of fish? Oh my god, is somebody fishing? Oh, god damn it. Stop fishing. I don't need fish. Stop. Stop it. No fishing. Bad. Bad. Bad dwarves. Don't fish. Fish, bad. Let's also get rid of all of this. Okay. Made my citizens immune to petty emotions by locking them in a chamber where I could drop my spare kittens and puppies. That clogged up my fortress. That is so dwarfy. That is great. Wow. That is great. I need to tell somebody that. Because a lot of my local friends that I spend time with like to hear crazy shit about Dwarf Fortress. Oh, look, they became a peasant. That's great. What do you do? Where are you? The time for make-believe is over, my friend. What kind of stats do you have? You look like a builder to me. But I need to tell them. So one of my dudes made his dwarves more resilient. Or made all of his dwarves more resilient by just coming up with the puppies and kitties shoot. And it doesn't do what you think it does. Instead of reassuring them with puppies and kitties, he just put them in a giant like auditorium and just had the chute empty out over top it. So they just sat there forever staring at this endless stream of puppies and kittens being vomited out and splattering on the floor, which made them go, yeah, life just sucks. That is so awful. We're wonderful people. Alright, I could probably continue work on... Actually, no, building construction's turned off. Nope, just let him pick up the body parts. Just unpause, let him pick up body parts. Just get them off the field. And they are doing it. We do have all the builders going out to get body parts, which is great, because we need that to happen. Good. Good, good, good. That's what I want to see. I want to see all the body parts coming in. I'm not sure if they eventually resensitize. That's a good question. Let's check that. Because I want to know now, because that could actually be useful. Wow, that's horrible. Dwarf Fortress Wiki. Oh gosh, where is it? Emotionally hardened soldiers. Emotions? I can't tell because I don't think that behaves as like a normal emotion. Wow, look at that refuse stockpile fill up. There is so much dead shit around this fortress. I really want to know if the goblin civil... Oh, god damn it. Oh god, it's a bunch of elves. Wait, elves get a vile force of darkness arrived? Since when did elves get a vile force of darkness? Cool, though. We have elves after us. Let's kill them. Hey, everyone, you want to go kill some elves? Make it feel better. Not going to even wait for them. I'm just going to ride out to meet them. Because elves suck. See how many elves they have. We have more invaders? Nope, that's it. What are you guys equipped with? You don't have unicorns. You have a silver maul. I know, the second I said goblins. But yeah, no, but curse all friends of nature. But that they aren't goblins, they're definitely elves. Well, here's the weird thing. It says they're elves, but they have iron breastplates. This is very weird. But no, look at civs. Oh, did I just encounter the goblins? Because I didn't see the goblins beforehand. Am I at war with goblins? Do we actually have a war status with them? They're just conquered elves? Gotcha. That is interesting. So is the goblin civ almost entirely made up of elves then? That'd be kind of sick. Yeah, kind of strange it's all elves. I know. Whee! As they go running off. None of you guys... Okay, military alert. Interior. They're all just wandering around outside and our military is not coming in a timely fashion. Here we go. Here is the assholes we were looking for. Yeah, it is pretty good. It's not always fitting to a siege, though. You know what is fitting to a siege? And then we can end the stream on some awesome, epic, copyright-free fantasy music. What the fuck was it again? There we go. Epic fantasy music that is not copyrighted. Alright, so military's moving in, gathering up. Oh, here they go. Here they go. What do we got? What do we got? Expert X-Men, and he has a complete set of iron gear, and he has a large iron breast. Okay, human against elf. attack. That's great. Battle rages. I laugh. He's shooting dead tree bits at them. That is amazing. Of course, we also never set them back to metal. Oh well. Well, that's very dead. Whatever's left of him. Oh! Wow, he just does nothing but remove legs. That is needlessly cruel. I love it. That elf is dead, right? Okay. So the X-Men so far is the only one who's met battle, but Homeland's coming in, one of our shield things, and he is a skilled shield user, so he's gonna hopefully soak up a lot of hits here. We really need that Lasher gone, though, because we are about to lose another crossbow dwarf. Those Lashers are fucking scary. Somebody needs to deal with him. Yes! Come on. Lasher on Lasher action. Yeah, there we go. Something fucked him up. In the middle of battle, I have improved my armor. I am very satisfied. What the fuck? Holy fuck! The crossbow thing grabs the elf lasher by the lower right back too, so just like into their mouth, and it's just going to please just tear their jaw. That would be so badass. I would be so down for that. Okay, the human lasher drives them back. Again, good, because our crossbow dwarf is sort of fucked right now. Wait, did we just lose somebody? I don't see the X anymore. Oh, okay, the X-Men's down there now. Okay. And that's one of the elves. Alright. I was worried, because it was like, the X-Men that we have, the human X-Men, is actually really good. I know you lost the crossbow. Oh, geez. You are kind of fucked up with a lot of broken bones. You have to get out of there. Please don't stick around. This does not scare me. Cool. Please just keep on being nauseous. That'd be amazing. Wow, the crossbow dwarf is actually kind of badass. Even while he's still fucked up, he like grabbed his leg and is tearing it off by the tendons. Wow. That is kind of awesome. I sort of wonder if that crossbow dwarf isn't in the wrong line of business. The Thane Mace Dwarf has the wrong kind of weapon. I mean, it's doing pretty well right there. Whoa! Cool. And the hand explodes in the gore. But where's the compassion, Gvach? Where's the heart? Who is this right here? Oh, it's the shield thing. Bruise, bruise, bruise. Has entered a martial trance. Ooh. Please get better than dabbling object, miscellaneous object user. Because once you sort of get them to the point where they have competent to skilled miscellaneous object user, they actually start hitting surprisingly fucking hard with those dual shields. How good is, Wow, they are really good. Holy fuck. That is an amazing axeman. They have a name now. The Trustworthy Sands of Deterrent. Of Deterioration. Huh. Apparently we really like that human in particular. Please end that one. Good. Okay, so I don't think we're going to lose anybody. I am still really happy, though. We managed to... We actually have goblin sieges, guys. Nice. Oh, XT72, by the way, you died because you jumped off the wall. Like an idiot. Sorry. So yeah, that's it for the elves. I think they're all cleaned up. Yeah, they're all dead. Awesome job, guys. Yeah, quadriplegic dwarf can still train newbies. With 100 beak. We'll see. If they do try to swarm me with 100 beak dogs, I'll be ready for them. The sad thing is the goblin invasions would actually be where our like 4 or 5 prior living master crossbow users would have been insanely effective, because like a wave of expertly placed metal bolts would, you know, the first bunch of them, it would make them go unconscious, and then they would start back up a little bit because they actually have morale things, unlike zombies, and then they could pick apart sieges on their own. But they all jumped off the walls along with XT72 to hand zombies bolts, because that works. And wow, the room behind me is like completely dark. That's actually kind of creepy. Yay, yes, well done us. We win, we win. We are the best. We're not dumb. We win, we win. We're not dumb, we swear. And we live on booze. Alright, well, that's as good of an ending as I could hope for, honestly. So, the goblins are at war with us, and they're here to play. That's fantastic. In this version, you can very often get it where the goblins don't really do anything. They just sort of, like, maybe send 1 or 2 surprise squads, and that's it, and they never appear again. But if we're at a war footing with them, that's even better. Fuck yeah. So, we're going to end it there. I might play some Age of Empires 2 later or something, maybe, but I'm not going to do it on stream. I just want to get better. So, if any of you guys have Age of Empires 2 HD with the DLCs and wants to go ahead and play me, let me know in Discord. But apart from that, you'll be seeing me again next Wednesday for Mount and Blade. We finally have usable Knighthood Order people, the Ball Dome people, the Chrome Dome Centurions, and the Peach Fuzz Initiates, who are here to prisoners. I am going to turn all of the zombie prisoners into live fire practice, but I am still a ways away from setting up a live fire range. I have done it before, though, and it is hilariously effective with undead. So that will be a thing, just not right now. But yes, next Wednesday is Mountain Blade. Friday again is off because I'm going to be out of state, and then next Sunday is something. We'll see. All of you guys watched today and followed today, or even just spent 10 minutes today spending some time with us. Thank you guys so much. And all of you guys, if any of you are having a bad day, I believe in your ability to make it a better one. And if you're having a good day, please share it around, but whatever kind of a day that you guys are having. Thank you for sharing it, a little bit of that awesome, hopefully awesome day with me, your one and only Gigmaster, who can only speak in syllables. I hope to see every single one of you guys alive, well, and moderately happy around the bend. You take care of yourselves.
Wizard, what do you see as you twist the tiles beneath our feet? What do you see? Wizard, what have you done to